Yeah, get right up on it. Uh-oh, look who's here.
Oh my God.
I smell a happy hippie.
Where's Sheila?
Hi, happy hippie.
Hippie with the green hair. Ow.
Sorry. Hi, hippie. Happy hippie in the house.
They have a new place over there. In the library. It's a lot easier to go to the library.
Electric nectar collector from Pure Puff Vapor Supply. Is that get on the mic here, Happy Hippie? I can't hear a thing you're saying. Grab that chair here. There's a chair right there. Grab that chair. All right, come on the mic because I can't hear, and I can't hear you anyway because we're playing our bumper music now. But Happy Hippie is here. Sheila's here. We're gonna have a crazy day. I can see it already. Good morning. Woo-hoo. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. No idea.
Bring in the boss one. I'm gonna get mine. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's your fool, bitch. So just step back. Or I'm mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll.
I am the law. There's my big Jew brick.
I'm back on the scene, it's time to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. For today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly this, let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, that you know is mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? 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 Who
Welcome to Trenton. No, I shut it down. Too much fun. We're live at...
I was fucking me up last night when you called. You're hitting those things. It was all sorts of messing me up, man.
Yeah, you got to get right up on these mics, guys. Right up on them. I can't hear you.
Right here.
So welcome to the Sativa Cross podcast. Ignorance is no excuse. Oh my God, what is that?
Cookies.
Oh my.
Happy hippie crazy cookies. Happy hippie crazy cookies. Oh, sorry.
Live from the State House in New Jersey, it's the Ignorance is no excuse show.
Yeah, I brought munchies.
When we got munchies.
Yeah.
Hippy brought the munchies.
Cookies.
Hippy brought the munchies.
Every good hippie does.
Randy Thompson just texted me. Says, hey Lefty, do you know Assemblyman Kennedy? Is he insane on drug policies or okay? Assemblyman Kennedy. No, I don't know Assemblyman Kennedy. I know Patrick Kennedy and he's insane. Wow, did you hear him? Did you hear him the other day? Wow.
I heard all of that, man.
Damn.
That's why I was like so blown away. You're like, why won't you talk, hippie? What's the matter? Did we wake you up? I was like, I had no idea what to say. That whole Pat dude, like, wow, messed me up. They didn't shoot enough of the Kennedys, obviously.
What?
Too soon? Sorry.
Come on.
Don't say that. That's
You guys
horrible.
are brutal.
That's horrible. All right.
Brutal. Just because they sold a lot of booze and made money off a lot of misery doesn't mean we should still attack them.
I did. I'm just saying maybe they didn't shoot enough.
No, nonviolent. We like nonviolent.
I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying maybe perhaps they didn't shoot enough Kennedys.
That's a horrible thing to say. There's no way you can rationalize that.
I didn't say
and
they
that's a
should or
good thing
not.
to
I
say.
said perhaps they didn't. Why is that a horrible? Hey, I'm a disabled veteran. I chose.
Oh, so you
to
can say
serve
whatever you
like-
want because
You're damn right. And if you don't like it, eat me.
Shut up and have a cookie.
Oh yay, cookies.
wow. So Happy Hippie's with us.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Hi,
happy to be back.
everybody.
Cindy, Michelle, Carol, Eric. The whole crew's here, man. It's great. This is awesome.
Except for Wayne. Where's Wayne?
Wayne, he's working. We should probably call or
He's
text him.
afraid.
We have calls to make.
No, he's not.
He doesn't want to wrestle
Right.
the hippie.
We have,
Oh.
yeah, we have to call the Department of Health to find out if Senator Rice is right, because I'm going to quit smoking cannabis. If I'm smoking something that's dangerous for me, I quit.
It could kill you.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well,
I'm
he
not
said
done.
it was going to
I
kill
quit.
you. I want to ask him if
I've
it
been smoking
really
for
will.
37 years. I'm just fine.
Really? You sure?
Senator
Wait,
Rice
you,
said-
you never
I said-
died from it?
You never died?
Really?
Are you
'Cause
sure?
Senator Rice said you're
I
gonna
never
die.
gave out fellatio for it.
Whoa!
I never
Whoa!
did
You
any
must be rich.
sexual. Why? I never had to give out fellatio. It's just like a drug that.
Did Senator Rice say that too? It gives out.
No, I'm
Oh
just
my
saying
God,
in
did he?
general. In general, like it's
Oh.
not dangerous. It doesn't.
It's
bring you
reefer
to that point Where
madness.
you got to go out and give fellatio to get a hit of a bomb.
Nah, you don't have to. You got friends that'll just give it to you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
Well,
We won't mention names.
it's far from dangerous.
All right. Well, let's call Senator Rice's office. I have to
He
set
said
that
it's
up.
dangerous and it's going to kill us.
And breathing kills us.
Well, yeah, but also
If weed
marijuana,
is
according to
dangerous, so is nursery rhymes.
Oh,
Why is that?
Well, do you know what some of the nursery rhymes were derived from?
Okay, yeah, they were very mean. They were very mean. But see, I
Yep,
don't
I'm in.
know them.
I can't hear you.
Ashes, ashes, we all
Bubonic
fall
plague.
down.
Yes.
Oh my God, big time. And everybody's like equates it to a nice nursery rhyme and bring around the round.
Cindy, I can't hear you off mic, Cindy. You have to get
Yeah,
on
you
mic.
should come
or-
over here. Get on this mic. Get on
You
it.
should, yeah.
All right, I'm getting on it. Like Rockabye Baby, they fall out of a tree. I mean, who made up these? These must be Illuminati riddles or something.
I always thought they were
Humpty
beautiful
Dumpty,
songs.
Humpty Dumpty falls down, and look what happens to him. They can't even put him back together again. I mean, this
Humpty
really
Dumpty.
got me upset when I was a child. I don't know about you.
It's because he didn't have any cannabis.
What about Ring Around the Rosie?
And the old lady that
Hell
lived in the
was Ring
shoe.
around the
Cindy.
rosy.
Ring around the rosy. What's wrong with ringing around the
I need
rosy?
I need a question answered, Cindy.
Yes.
Who is Patrick Kennedy?
Patrick Kennedy. He's one of the Kennedys.
Oh my
He
God.
must be a brother.
Really?
That didn't get shot.
Yeah, he didn't get shot. I suppose he wasn't like screwing around with movie stars or porn stars. Or...
No, actually, he's got 5 children.
All right,
that lives in
take her mic
13.
away. Take her mic away. Patrick Kennedy is an ex-senator or assemblyman from New Jersey. He
Who
is-
suddenly went insane.
his father was President Kennedy. No, I'm sorry, Senator Kennedy from Boston. Senator Edward Kennedy is his father. And Patrick Kennedy has a lot of money tied up in rehabs, and he has a lot of special interests in rehabs and stuff like that, and also alcohol, obviously, being a Kennedy.
They like that.
And he's with this group called SAM, which is a group called Smart Access for Marijuana, and it's a group that's a prohibitionist group, a group that spouts off stuff like Senator Rice is talking about how cannabis is deadly. So we have to call and find out how deadly it is, because I'm going to quit smoking today. I just quit smoking, guys.
You should vaporize, then it's not so dangerous.
He
said
didn't
it would make
say.
you die no matter what.
Yeah.
If you smoke marijuana, you're gonna die.
We have to call Ann. Oh wait, Ann Armstrong said she called him.
Did she?
Let's call her first.
I'd like him to clarify that, because
Yeah.
I'd like to know one case where somebody was proven that they died.
Right.
from
That-
cannabis.
Where's the science behind
We can
that?
ask him. Well, he said
He's doing
it.
a
He's
disservice to the
senator.
public.
Well, he's a senator. He's supposed to be smart and all-knowing.
The ignorance is no excuse tour. So we battle ignorance. When ignorance is running rampant like that, we go around and, what's wrong with you? Stop that.
Stop
Yeah.
hitting in the microphone.
Oh, I'm not in the microphone. You want it in the microphone?
No, that's okay.
Okay. I'm a loud clapper.
Are we working here?
He's playing with buttons.
Probably.
Don't want dead airtime, so I'll keep talking. Such a pretty day here in Trenton.
It is very nice out today.
Very nice. Got a little
Gorgeous out.
breeze going. Nice time to get high, smoke a split.
Isn't this a better spot, Hippy, where
get
we
high.
are now?
Oh my God, this is great. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
right?
This is sweet. Very. I like it.
I love
It was,
it.
it was really easy to get to. Oh, doo-doo.
That's good. We got our phone.
Okay, you make your phone call. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna get.
No. You can keep talking.
Oh, I was gonna get
I'm
a
just-
drink. Okay.
I'm hearing static. I think we're gonna have static problems today.
Honey, would you get me a drink, please?
Aw.
All right, Ann, you're gonna call me in 10 minutes.
Please. No, they're right here. Honey, they're here.
All right.
They're here.
Ann's calling me in 10 minutes.
The thingy.
Are you talking off mic?
No, I'm talking on mic.
To somebody off mic.
Yeah,
That totally has nothing to do with anything, right? Okay, thank you. Just making sure.
I love you.
I'm just checking.
Thank you, dear.
Trying to run a good ship here, but
I'm trying not to have dead air time.
well,
Even though no, there's no
Listen,
format. I didn't get it.
there is no format.
I didn't get a format.
And
I
there
didn't get
never will
nothing.
be.
They never.
The
yeah.
format just
He's
kind of
like,
like show
he's
up.
like, Happy Hippy, come host with me.
Yeah.
But I won't tell you what to say or anything to do or whatnot.
I'm just gonna yell at you.
Just make sure you talk or else I'll yell at you. So I'm talking and he's like, don't talk about that. Don't say that. Don't talk about
Don't
shooting
talk about
Kennedys.
that.
Don't do that. And
Don't
I'm
go
like,
off topic. What's the
Shit.
topic?
Damn, fuck, piss, hell. God. Damn.
This is what I want. That's exactly what I want. Thank
Ta-da!
you. Ta-da! There it is.
I am the law. I am the law.
Well, this one.
There's my thick Jew.
That's my favorite. Here's my big
Yeah,
Jew
I
prick.
do you all the time.
You know which one I like? There's a few I like. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have fun today.
Oh, especially these cookies, man. We're gonna, yeah. Mm.
They're not medicated.
There's Munchkins and coffee over there also.
Not
Oh, wow. What's that?
Well,
today?
Dunkin' Donuts doesn't do that yet, so.
Yeah, right? I can't wait till they do one day.
This is a bunch of scumbags.
Who said that? Maxine Waters said that? That's shocking. Maxine Waters would say something like that.
They're the
What'd you
pretty
say?
girls.
I'm trying to get the number up, guys. Sorry. Give me a second here.
Who are we calling?
Yeah, I was going to say, what are we doing now?
We're gonna call Senator Rice. We're gonna
I
call
thought we were
her-
calling Ann Armstrong.
Yeah.
She said she's not ready yet,
Oh, okay, okay.
so we'll call.
We want to know why it's so dangerous and how it's going to kill us. It's like,
And how can he say
Now-
that
now
if my
can-
doctor says it's okay?
I don't know. There's a lot of doctors that say it's okay and they're prescribing it, but yet it can kill us.
There it is.
Yeah, let's see.
Like
we
to
go.
know. This would be interesting.
Senator Rice's office, Mark speaking. How can I help you?
Good. Morning. This is Lefty Grimes. You're on the air. I want to speak to Senator Rice. Is he in, please? Because we have a couple of medical cannabis patients here, and we heard what he said about how dangerous it is, and we could die. And we're not using our medicine today because we want to know what's the deal.
Senator isn't in today,
Oh.
so we can leave a message.
Yes.
Would you like him to give you a call back?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But I can't. How long?
All right.
I can't wait too long because I want to medicate, but I'm not. I'm not going to smoke a joint until I hear from him because I need to know if I'm going to die.
Yeah,
can
I
you
can't really give you a...
Can you text him?
Huh?
It's life and death. Can you maybe call his cell phone? Because it's life and death. Seriously, life and death. It says it's life and death. And I have a person with cancer here and a person with multiple sclerosis, and we need an answer. And we're dying, and we don't want to die.
Okay.
Can you call his cell phone for us, please, and maybe have him call us back? It's really important, sir. It's life and, like I said, life and death, man.
All right, no problem. Just give me a contact information, and I'm gonna when he normally reaches out to me.
Okay.
Within periodically through the day, so I'll relay the message, and if he wants to give you a call back, I'll give him your contact.
All right.
Call you.
Do you have an emergency contact for him? I mean, because it is kind of an emergency. It really is important stuff here. But here's my number.
No, I don't have a. Yeah, just give me your contact.
908 616.
908.
Yes.
616.
0682.
0682. Okay, and your name, sir?
My name is Lefty Grimes.
Lefty?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Lefty Grimes?
Yes.
Okay, you're calling from?
I'm calling from the podcast at the State House, and we have some patients here that need to know this question because they need an answer for this because we have cancer and MS and horrible diseases, and we are not using our cannabis until we hear from Senator Rice about this. And people may die because of this. So can you please have him contact us expeditiously because people are dying, and it's really important. This is not a joke. Like, this is not a bit.
Okay, no one said it was, sir.
Okay, no, I'm just letting you know. This is not, I'm not trying to make light of it. This is serious, and I wish you would, take it as seriously as we are because we do have cancer and multiple sclerosis here. And Senator Rice said we're going to die, and yeah, we know we're going to die, but we're trying to take medicine that's going to keep us alive, and he says it's going to make us die. So which is it? What do we do, and who do we want leadership from our leaders, and we need to know.
All right, no problem. I'll definitely relay the message to him, and I'm sure he'll get back to you in a timely fashion.
All right, and what's your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark, thank you so much, Mark. Very helpful. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, I should have asked him a question.
Yeah, right. Like you did to me. Hey, what was the question you wanted to ask me? The phone cut off on me before you got to ask your question yesterday. Or wait, why do you have that smile on your face, Lefty?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What did he say to you?
He said, "Oh, Hippy, it's important. I have a question for you." I was like, "Oh yeah, what's the question, Lefty?"
I forgot. It was so important, I forgot.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, okay.
Hey, stop touching my thing. What's that called?
your mom flap. Your mom when you wave and that piece of skin back there. The mom flap. I'm squeezing your mom's flap. Get it?
I need a mic. I'm going to call the investor.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
The
Hold on.
investor.
Wait. One thing at a time, Cindy. We need to talk about what you're going to do first. We can't just call.
Okay, call.
Because we know why we're calling Ron Rice. Because we need to smoke our joint, and we're not. Actually, you're smoking.
We're scared.
Are you afraid to use that right now?
I don't know. I was afraid, but I need it, and I don't really care, Senator Rice.
You might die.
You might die, though.
That might be too potent.
They said that just recently. I never knew that.
I can't hear you off mic. Damn it, Cindy. You know better. Just hook her up, please.
I didn't know that it was deadly until just recently. Some rice guy said it
Yeah,
could
no, he
kill
did,
us.
and that's the whole thing. I don't know. This is what I usually do when I'm in pain, but
I know. I'm so scared now.
I was hoping that he was gonna call back. Or,
Get awake, get awake!
I know. I mean,
my
geez,
God.
I got this new prescription for marijuana,
Oh my God!
and now all of a sudden
Oh
they're
my God,
saying
it's all
it
over the
might-
place.
I know it's deadly.
like
Obviously,
everywhere.
I
It's
mean,
gonna
look
kill
at it. It's
everyone.
spreading and everything. I mean, it's everywhere. Look. So I
it
mean,
gets back to us soon.
I know. I don't know what to do. Come on, Bryce, please.
Give this to you. Give this to Cindy.
Look out, man! It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's contagious.
The
It's really
attack
spreading.
of the killer pot buds.
Yes.
Attack of the killer pot buds.
It's just like the blob was back in the 60s, remember?
It will
Yeah,
envelop
it's just
everybody.
Like multiplying and it's everywhere.
Okay, I have a number here. It's the customer service unit for the medical marijuana program.
What do you call on the back of the MMP card?
We can call that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
Should I take my chances with this?
I'm shutting you all down because you're all very noisy.
Don't have to worry about that here.
Thank you for calling the New Jersey Medicinal Marijuana Program. For all potential patients interested in our program, please visit our website at nj.gov/health/medical-marijuana. For patients, press 1. For caregivers, press 2. For all existing patients, please have your 6-digit registry ID number and reference number on hand. Both of these numbers can be found on your attending physician's statement.
I don't have that.
If you do not have your 6-digit registry ID number, we will not be able to process your call.
I just have a question.
To activate your card, press 1.
No, I have a question.
For trouble registering for
No.
new patients,
No.
press 2.
We're registered. We're scared.
For information on how to renew your identification card, press 3.
No.
For trouble renewing your identification card, press 4. For the status of your registration, press 5.
She sounds stoned.
For lost or damaged ID cards, press 6.
No.
For change in address, contact information, press 7.
No.
To repeat these options,
Oh,
press
no.
star.
No. Press 0.
I am sorry, that is not a valid menu option.
I don't like your other options.
To activate your card, press 1. For trouble registering for new patients, press 2. For information on how to renew your identification card, press 3.
What number should I push?
For trouble
Wait.
renewing your identification card,
What?
press 4.
3.
3?
For the status
My
of your
favorite number.
registration, please visit our website
Ah,
at
you.
njmp.nj.gov
Really?
in order to renew your card. It is an online process.
Who told me to hit
You
3?
may renew your card as early as 60 days prior to your expiration date located on your card.
Ah,
Please visit our website
no, leave me alone.
at NJ.
Get me out of this. No.
Please visit our
No.
website at
No, come on.
Please visit our website.
Oh my God. I'm in hell.
Please
Oh my
visit
God, I'm
our
in hell.
website at NJ.
All right. Is there a number on the back of the card? Same number.
.nj.gov
Same number.
in order to renew your card.
Oh.
It is an online process. You may renew your card as early as 60 days prior to your expiration date located on your card.
What stoner has this attention span?
I have post-traumatic stress.
Please
from
visit
this.
our website
Me
at
too.
NJ.
I got anxiety.
You
Anxiety.
have just given me anxiety.
Anxiety.
Oh my God.
Now we qualify again.
All right.
We're
Now we
triggered.
qualify again.
Ron Rice
Oh my God, we're triggered.
and
Totally,
the Department
totally
of Health
triggered.
are
Thank
triggering
you
me.
for calling
Yay,
the
it's
New
a
Jersey
volcano.
Medicinal Marijuana
Yay.
Program.
I have one of those.
For all
I
potential
don't,
patients
but I will in a
interested
second.
in our program, please visit our website at nj.gov/health/medical-marijuana. For patients, press 1. For all existing patients, please have your 6-digit registry ID number and reference number on hand. Both of these numbers can be found on your attending physician statement. If you do not have your 6-digit registry ID number, we will not be able to process your call. Please leave a voice message with your patient ID number, first name, and last name to inform the department that you have received your card. You can verify the status of your card activation by calling your assigned alternative treatment center.
What the heck is this crap?
Please leave a message after the tone.
No,
When you are through
just-
recording, you can press the pound key for further options.
You gotta be able to talk to
Luckily, I'm
somebody.
being saved by the bell here. You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
Hello?
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 Yeah, who's this?
Remind Tracy to.
Wayne?
This is not Wayne. This is Lefty.
It's
Who's this?
Lefty.
Who's this?
This is Amir.
Oh, hi, Amir. How are you?
Good, how are you? I sound like I'm on the radio. Am I on the radio?
Yeah, I said you're on the air.
I knew it. I had a feeling I was on the air. How can I not tell?
What can we do for you? I got Wayne calling in, too.
Surprise.
Huh?
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Wayne? I can't merge them.
The Kielbasa sucker.
No, we lost him.
Good old KK. Kielbasa King.
What? Talk on the mic. I can't hear you.
I thought you had a caller.
You're still live. Can you hear yourself? You're live.
Okay, I can hear
We're
myself
just having a
now.
conversation. I'm listening and I can't hear you. I'm just saying. What are you talking about? You making a date?
How he left
What are you talking about?
How he left his pen here.
I love that pen. Thank you for leaving that pen.
Yeah, exactly.
You did that on purpose,
Oh, I
didn't
did.
you?
I did do it
Because
on purpose.
everyone that used it was like, I need a pen like this.
Honestly, it was part of my master plan was to bring it here.
Smart guy.
Get you guys, and spread the word about the Dipper. Because
It's a great tool. It's a great thing.
The best durable medical equipment ever.
That's right.
No, it is really.
Wow.
Hi.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, Christ.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
We're back.
When I hear it in the ears,
Earphones on, yeah.
we're back.
Yes.
Has cookie.
Cookie.
Cookie. There's all sorts there.
There's a lot of cookies.
Eat some munchkins.
Cookies.
Oh, for Munchkins too.
Compliments
Oh,
of Pure Puff
wow.
Labor Supply.
I need coffee too. I'll get that in a minute.
Compliments of the hippie.
Have minutes of where? Per puff? All right, guys. Thank you. That is so nice of you. Yeah.
Nope. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. This is a nightmare calling the Department of Health here. Try it again.
Anything with department in it, I don't trust.
Who are you trying to reach?
Thank you for calling the New Jersey Medicinal Marijuana
Oh, you're
Program.
screwed. The carousel
For
of
all
hell.
potential
You're back
patients
in it.
interested in our program,
So go round
please visit
and
our
round.
website at nj.gov/health/.
Oh my God, this woman.
Marijuana. For patients, press 1.
I think it should be a
For
Snoop
all
Dogg voiceover
existing
on
patients,
this recording.
please have your
Yeah, right. Be scary.
registry
Less,
ID number.
nicer.
This is why so many veterans commit suicide
Both of these
daily.
Oh my God.
on your attending
They listen to these, they get caught up in this whole automated hell, and they just say, I can't take it anymore. I speak on behalf of other disabled veterans, as I am a disabled veteran.
Hippy, we missed you so much. We missed you for so long.
Well, I was supposed to move out to California, but yeah, I was discriminated against.
Pennsylvania. Hippy's in Pennsylvania.
No, obviously, the place I was trying to move to in California didn't like long-haired guys with green hair that wanted to smoke lots of weed, move into a highfalutin development. Because I had lots of money, and they didn't like a guy with lots of money and long green hair.
This call will be recorded and may be monitored for
So yeah, I was
record-keeping,
discriminated
training,
against.
and quality assurance purposes. Please hold while your call is transferred.
We'll get into that later. Lots of things to talk about.
Where's papers? I gotta keep rolling. Gotta keep rolling.
I got some.
I'm gonna say my pocketbook. My pocketbook's in the car.
Good morning.
My name is Gabriel.
Yes, good morning, Gabriel. This is Lefty Grimes. You're on the air. We have a question for you. We are cannabis patients here. Some of us have cancer. We have MS. And we just heard that Ron Rice says that our medicine is deadly. He says that cannabis is deadly. So we're not using it. What do we do? Do we keep using our medicine? Because what do we do? Because we're confused. Our leadership is saying it's dangerous and it's going to kill us. I haven't heard that from anybody except Ron Rice. And I'm wondering, is he right or is he wrong?
Okay, so you want to know if you should use cannabis or just use regular medicine?
Yeah, is our cannabis safe? Because Ron Rice says that our cannabis is going to kill us.
We're scared.
And we're afraid
We're
to yeah,
scared.
we're afraid to use our medicine, sir.
Getting ready to use it. We're scared though.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Listen, as far as medication is concerned, that's a decision you guys are going to have to come to on your own.
Okay, but is it safe? Is it going to kill us?
No.
Okay, so we got an answer. The Department of Health says it's not going to kill us, so I feel a little better now.
If he says it, then we're good.
So why is Ron Rice saying it's going to kill us?
Sir, I don't know who Ron Rice is. I'm not sure why you're asking. I'm here to help you with registration if you do need to register.
He's a senator. Ron Rice is a senator, and he was in the newspapers
Right.
saying all this crazy stuff, and I got nervous, and all of our cancer patients here are nervous, and the multiple sclerosis patients, and we're already dying, and we're just trying to figure out who do we talk to at the Department of Health to get an answer. Is our medicine safe? Is it going to kill us or not? I mean, is there someone else we could speak to about this?
Yeah, you cannot overdose on medical marijuana or on any marijuana. I'm not sure if that's what he means. I don't know if he means it's going to directly kill you or if it's indirectly going to kill you.
He said directly.
Directly. So he said smoking marijuana would.
Yeah, that's why we're scared.
Would essentially cause death.
Yeah, we're nervous. We're actually. It's frightening when he says that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I understand that he said it. That doesn't mean that it's accurate. That's completely false.
Thank you, sir. That's all I need to hear. I feel better now talking to you. What's your name, man?
Okay. Gabriel.
Gabriel, thanks, man. You're very smart. They should put you in charge over there. They should put you in Ron Rice's seat, actually.
Gabriel from heaven.
Yeah, are you from heaven? Because you sound like you're from heaven. You just saved us. You saved probably some patient's life here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I've been saved.
Archangel
Really?
Gabriel. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
This is a sign.
It is.
Uh-huh.
We'll be blessed.
Is there
Have
anything else I
yourself
can
a
help you
great
with
day.
today?
No, Gabriel, thank you so much. Appreciate your help.
Come on, guys.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I
Enjoy your day.
dropped some marijuana on my chocolate.
All right.
So, I think you just made my diabetes worse, by the way.
Oh, you want a chocolate chip cookie? I dropped a piece of marijuana on my chocolate.
Cindy, where's your microphone?
This is
You
like
can't-
dropping peanut butter on your chocolate. I dropped marijuana on my
edible.
edible. My edible.
Oh,
It looks
no.
very pretty. How'd it taste? Oh my God,
Oh,
right?
they were good.
Oh,
now.
It's pretty yummy.
Oh my God, yeah. All right.
All right, so we got our answer. Did we get an answer?
Yes, we did.
It's safe?
It's safe. It's not going to kill us.
We're not going to die?
He
Gabriel
said
told
no one's
us.
going to
All right.
overdose or die.
All right, where's my weed?
He was totally. He was saying Ron White, Mr. Rice didn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Thank you, Gabriel.
He didn't know who he was. He must be nobody there.
Wow, Gabriel said that that Mr. Rice was ignorant.
Yeah, and Gabriel's from heaven.
Pretty much,
He knows
yeah.
better.
Sweet leaf, yes.
Sorry, guys.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is going to be a fake phone call. Watch this, guys. It's going to be a fake phone call. Hello, Wayne. Let's hear your fake phone call of the week. Hi.
Hello? Is this the suicide line?
This is my big tube prick.
I am the law.
Is this Senator Ron Rice? I committed suicide. I don't want to live no more. Talk me through it.
Oh, God.
That weed's going to kill you, son.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful. We all just found this out, and now we're all terrified.
But Gabriel told us.
You mean all I gotta do is smoke this fucking joint?
The angel Gabriel just came down and told us that it's actually not going to kill us. We've been saved.
What the fuck are you saying, angel dust? Angel dust. Angel dust. Right marijuana.
It's a devil's lettuce.
What this fucking fentanyl? What fentanyl, man? There's fentanyl in my weed. Is that what Dr. Rice is saying?
There's fentanyl in the weed?
Rice, right?
There's fentanyl in the weed, Dr. Rice? Senator Rice?
Oh my God. Dr. Rice, Burnt Rice, whatever the fuck his name is.
Fried rice.
Fried rice, yeah.
I'm good.
Fried rice?
Thank you.
Chicken fried rice. Otherwise, he'd be calling into the show and explaining himself.
So, I don't get this. You're telling me that this marijuana that I'm going to stop to smoke has fentanyl in it?
And the angel Gabriel.
The Department of Health said it's safe. You can smoke it.
Oh, God.
Hold on, the angel Gabriel does what?
We just spoke to Gabriel from the Department of Health, and he says that we're good. We can smoke all the weed you want. You're not going to die.
And Dr. Rice told us?
Yeah.
Dr. Rice.
Yeah, don't listen to Dr. Rice or Senator Rice, whatever his name is.
He was ignorant.
I'm Big Dick Black.
Ignorant.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yo, Cindy.
Yo. What's
Tell
up?
your husband happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Lefty. I got a question
Yeah, it's
for
Bob's
you.
birthday today.
I got you. No. I was on it. I was on that. Watch the replay. I was on that. As soon as you said I got a question.
Yeah, almost, but he got you.
No,
he
he
beat
didn't
you.
get me.
He beat you to
No,
the
he didn't.
punch.
I had a question for him, but yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Smart ass.
Yeah.
Him and
Just
whatnot
a
when
shout out to
wrestling
Bob
me
for his
just
birthday.
because I like to paint my nails and have my hair colored.
Yes.
Let me.
You look like a unicorn. Is that unicorn hair?
Yeah, you know what? There's a very good reason why I keep myself very brilliantly environmentally colored.
Oh yes, what?
Well, I'm like a naturalist. You know, I'm not really into religion and so forth. I'm more into
Spiritual.
spiritual and Native
Spiritual.
American and natural.
You know about coexistence?
No, because I really hate people.
Oh yeah, same here. It's like yeah.
Yeah, and I really hate
people
talking
suck.
to
People
most
suck.
of them.
They
in
totally
general.
suck. Yeah.
But the reason I do it is because in nature, most of the really venomous and poisonous things tend to be very brilliantly colored. Well,
True.
I tend to be a very dangerous individual because on top of some of the cards I have, I'm considered a lethal weapon. I can kill with my bare hands. So since I suffer from 4C, PTSD, traumatic brain injury, MST.
I got that.
Wow.
I got that.
Yeah, so you kind of were.
Yes.
I was hit and run over by a cop car.
Ooh.
I had the tire go up over my head and my neck.
Yeah. Wow.
And then after that, I suffered a head wound when I was in war during Desert Shield and Desert Storm. So I'm still
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I hit a mountain at 60 miles an hour with a motorcycle with no helmet. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm right there
Crazy,
with you,
crazy,
man. I still got a Harley. I just don't drive it as much.
I bet.
So we got some major news going on here, Lefty.
What news do you have, Cindy?
Okay, an investor got a hold of me yesterday. He had actually got a hold of me a couple months ago and said that he was going to talk to, I guess it's the big bankers. There's people that have a lot of money that want to invest in the cannabis movement and what we do. And they want to have the first ever New Jersey Cannabis Festival. We already got the property. We haven't set it in stone yet because I'm going to meet him there Saturday. It's going to be in Florence at the Liberty Lakes. They got 70 acres.
Oh, wow.
They've got giant blow-up swans in their creek. They've got, all these different events. They've got places for vendors. We're going to set up a petting zoo. I know a vet down by me, Matt Etzen, if you're watching. He has all the different exotic animals, camels, and everything. And we figured we'll set up a petting zoo and face painting in a little area that's going to have security for the children. One parent or one babysitter has to be in with the children.
Yeah, definitely.
Each child, And so we're going to have Robert Plathorn contacted me today. I haven't even checked my messages yet. I can't let my battery die. Robert Plathorn contacted me. Guess what? Silver Tours coming to New Jersey. Irvin Rosenfield? Yeah. All right, guess what? He's coming to New Jersey. He's coming to this first ever New Jersey Cannabis Festival. You are hearing it for the first time ever live on Sativa Cross Radio. Ignorance is No Excuse tour down at the State House.
Go Cindy.
This is for real. We're also going to contact Paradise Lakes Campground because there will be a camping event after party after this event. So the first event will be a setup like with doctors. We want all the New Jersey medical marijuana doctors to set up booths and promote their businesses. We want the doctors who are MDs at the end of their title. We want them to come down so they can register as medical marijuana doctors so they can give it as an alternative medicine instead of pharmaceuticals. We're going to have the dispensaries there. I already got fire spinners. I've got hula hoop twirlers. Rick Nye from New Hampshire Hemp Fest. I invited Rob Robinson from Damn Sam's New York. Tom Brown from New Hampshire Cannabis Fest. Already have the edibles contest.
My favorite.
Woman Julie, and Julie's going to come down. We're going to have an edibles festival. They already got a glass blower making the trophies. We have several bands already lined up. We have Northeast Corners. We have the main one is Red Meat Conspiracy. They're outrageous. They're a great band. They have a large following, and we're going to have them open. My daughter's boyfriend, hopefully, he'll have his work visa by then. He'll be here from Ireland. He launched an album. He's on the UK radio. He'll be here to perform. We're getting all kinds of performers, all kinds of speakers. I invited Ricardo and Tuffy so they can set up a booth for Tuffy's fight. We're going to have everybody out there. So the whole cannabis community, the whole cannabis industry, they can come and they can meet the investors. And we have, I think there's 3 stages. So we have the stages where I invited N.A. Poe from Philly to speak, along with multiple other speakers. So anybody else who wants to get on board, I just contacted Anthony Poole today. And I made him my second-hand man. So I told him he's the man from the West Coast. He's going to help me with this over here. So anybody else who wants to get involved? New Hampshire's not going to have their cannabis festival this year for the first time in a very long time. I was going to try to get a fund to get New Hampshire because they're also medically legal and thinking about going recreational. New Hampshire's coming here. We got Delaware and the people from Delaware. They're coming here. We got Robert Plathorn, Silver Tour Bus. The Silver Tour. They're coming. They're all coming. Tag them. Tag them on the site. Like I said, we're going to be meeting with the investors Saturday. We're going to be calling up Paradise Lake Campground for those of you who want to come to the after party, which is a whole weekend at the campground, which also includes speakers, lights in the sky. There'll be laser lights. There'll be all kinds of activities. So come on out. There's lots of vendors.
When is this?
This right now, this is the first that I'm sharing with this. And I'm meeting with them again Saturday. But this is definitely something that's going to happen. There's lots of new business ideas, so we want you to bring your ideas to Shark Tank because we'll be there. And there's also going to be open mic. So any upcoming performers that would like to get themselves out there, put themselves on the list, come out early, get your name on there. We're going to have comedy acts. We're going to have magic shows. There's going to be absolutely everything you can possibly imagine in one area. And this is not just going to be the one day. This is going to be the one day for investors and the industry. And then we're going to have a camp out that is going to be like Woodstock. So I want everybody to come out. We're going to try to get some good headlines.
Oh.
Mystery caller?
You're on the air. Steve Across.
Yes, this is Ron Rice. I'm calling back. Someone called me.
Yes, Senator Rice. This is Lefty Grimes. I have a question. I'm here with a cancer patient and a multiple sclerosis patient, and we saw the what you said about cannabis is going to kill us, and they're actually afraid to actually medicate with their medical cannabis right now.
That cancer is going to kill you. Can we say that again?
No, you said that medical marijuana is going to kill us.
I've never said that.
I saw the quote.
Who told you I said that?
It said in the paper. It said that in the newspaper.
I don't think so. Either the paper wrote something wrong or somebody misinterpreted. I said medical marijuana is what we should be working on to make sure people get the medical marijuana under controlled conditions. And it's legal in New Jersey, and the bill should be, if it's legal but people can't get it, we should be fixing that. I said there's a difference between medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. That's where the line was drawn. So I don't know whoever told you that. Just tell them that that's not what I said.
So you never said marijuana you never said it'll kill you?
Not medical, medical marijuana. I never said medical marijuana is going to kill anybody.
Oh, recreational marijuana could kill you. That's what you're saying.
It can. Traditionally, it doesn't kill you directly. I mean, it does if there's too much THC use, but that's not so substantial from what we can tell because I haven't been kept on it, but we know it will kill you if you use too much THC. It has other impacts such as brain damage and things like that. And if it's mixed with other things, which they usually mix it with anyway, then you have additional problems, particularly in the first community. On the medical side, we believe that there are some medical benefits to it. Now, research tells you that the potential medical benefits, how much medical benefits, and for what things, we're not sure yet. But we know that it's used for cancer patients and others, veterans. Even if it doesn't help them, it helps remove the pain. It's prescribed by the doctors and prescription. So that's a whole different thing. And then the debate, what gets me angry, is whether people are for or against it. And I keep telling the governor, if you're going to have a discussion on it, then have a discussion and make sure that the public understands there's a difference between medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. There's a difference between the intended use of medical marijuana and recreational marijuana, and stop trying to mix it as one to confuse people just to get support for recreational. Okay? And the polls will show you that the majority of the people that's polled, when they understand medical marijuana, they support that. When they understand recreational marijuana, they don't support that, contrary to what they've been saying. They've been framing the question wrong. So no, I never said that. I support the medical marijuana and the use of it,
the
prescription of it. And we're going to be fixing that. You know.
Sir, I got a question for you also.
Okay.
I had some police officers reach out to me, and there are some police officers that use Xanax and stuff with their doctor's prescriptions. They would like job protection to use cannabis, and they can't advocate for that. Is that something you can help the police get, is job protection if they're cannabis patients?
I'm not so sure. This stuff has to be taken like one step at a time because people trying to make money, and they're confusing people. And in the meanwhile, we have to protect communities, and we have to protect jobs. One of the concerns that on the recreational side more so than the medical side. In Colorado and elsewhere, the industry is getting so they can't hire people anymore because they're testing the stuff in the system, and they can't seem to keep employees. But they're concerned also because they don't know what kind of liabilities they're going to have because there haven't been any real test cases or lawsuits that's going to eventually come down. Testing the things that they're doing. So they don't know if they should continue the drug test or not. They don't know what the exposure. They don't know if they're immune to anything. And so law enforcement has been against the legalization of recreation, but there haven't been discussions about the medical side of it at all, and from law enforcement perspective. In other words, we haven't had a conversation, okay, what if a law enforcement person is getting it illegally for medical use, where they got injured on the job or what have you, like veterans, what exposure. So do we take them and find an area in the police department for workers with disabilities that they can perform without creating additional problems for the law enforcement not to do, or what? We haven't had that discussion, so that's something that has to be discussed out before people decide they're going to do legislation or try to get into that debate right now.
A police chief just died, and the last couple of years of this police chief's life, he was a medical cannabis patient, and he felt very guilty. He wanted nobody to know because all his life he spent locking people up and arresting people for this, and he died, feeling bad about that. And a lot of law enforcement officers,
Was he still on the job, or he was retired, or he was out on disability?
He was retired at that point.
Yeah, see, so retirees are no different to anyone else in terms of protection from the use of medical marijuana. That's not an issue. I think the question that's being raised by you, or at least it's being implied, is what happens to me. I'm a former cop. If I was still working on a job and, taking some pain medicines and stuff like that, and they weren't really performing the way they should, and the doctor recommend medical marijuana to me, what happens then? I think that's the question you're probably raising. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't have an answer to that because it hasn't been something that we debated or even became a conversation in all the marijuana discussion. The conversation around employment has been general, so it didn't single out one job title over another. For example, we know, like I said, industries are concerned. We know that construction unions are concerned about the use and working the job. And so it wasn't like any particular vocation, if you will, the discussion's been driven around in terms of impacts and things like that. So right now that discussion fits in the broader category of employment, period. Okay. Hello?
Yes, thank you, sir. No, it was good.
Yeah, okay. So hopefully that's helpful. Okay. But the medical thing, I'm good with the medical, as long as it's done correctly under controlled conditions. I think that's something that there's some potential benefits, et cetera. We'll find out long term. They haven't been measured out yet, but it seems like the research is pointing in that direction.
Well,
there's side effects too, but the side effects are nothing. It's like any other medication you're taking. They have 50 million things they do to you. The mere fact the doctor is prescribing it, if you get side effects, the doctor would know to cut back or take you off. You follow me? So that doesn't bother me on the medical side that there are side effects, because that can be controlled like any other medications with physicians and stuff.
Do you think veterans are being helped by cannabis now for PTSD? Because I know you voted no for that, but can you see the difference in some of the...
I'm a veteran, and we believe that there's some indication that it may be helpful. And then if you talk to some of these psychiatrists, psychological people, there's indications that it could be harmful, but I think harmful more so to not some of the vets, but to some of the younger generation. Because once the THC is in you, you start to get brain damage and stuff like that, it's with you the rest of your life. So I know that home vets are using it for that, and it may be a medical benefit. But once again, that's something the doctors will have to make a determination on who's going to be prescribing marijuana. And it's something that they're going to have to continue to talk to the people in the mental health industry about, who opposes the legalization of recreational marijuana. They haven't been too outspoken on the medical side yet.
Well,
Okay.
my friends here will be happy to know that it's safe and they're going to use their cannabis legally now and appropriately. So we thank you, sir. Cindy, you had a question for the senator?
Yes, Senator. I was wondering if you know that in the whole history of marijuana, there's never been a death directly caused from the marijuana itself. Also, there's no
That's not really true. That's not really true. See, people say that because good data has never been kept in reference to that, because oftentimes marijuana is used with something else, alcohol. In fact, in the areas where they have actually legalized recreational marijuana, alcohol use is going up. The drug cartels in Colorado are now sending heroin back to the streets, so that heroin use is going up. So it's like anything, it's a combination. But then there was some testimony by some parents who know for a fact that their young men and women only did marijuana, and they came from out of state. The one lady testified on the record that her son died, and because the marijuana content potency was 28%. Usually it's a lot less than that, and so you don't really get the kind of deaths you would get from other drugs unless it's laced or mixed with some things like that. So when people say no one died or died from marijuana, that's not totally accurate. What they should be saying is that there are no substantial documented deaths from the use of marijuana and marijuana only. And that's why I keep saying they're rushing things to make money, but they're not giving people an objective review of both sides of it, and they're not measuring out. The problem is that there's no longitudinal studies done on the legal use of marijuana, and a longitudinal study takes 20 years of cohorts or more. But we do have 5 years or so of post-suit of experience with Colorado and others, and there's some bad indicators out there. The opioid use is starting to go up, and now we're getting information, I just got some the other day, that when states where they've legalized marijuana, they're starting to find that a lot of the people, and they may be neutral to the use, and they may be old, they're doing marijuana with opiate now. And so there's a lot of cautions out there that need to be measured out, and that's why I keep telling New Jersey, proceed with medical. We can control that, but you better look at all these indicators and the facts as we know them today and see where that's leading us. Because the one thing about this legislation is not like having legislation for certain houses, affordable houses or something like that. Once we legalize, if the information that I'm trying to articulate to people is valid, then it means that we're going to impact negatively generation after generation from babies not yet born and do a lot of harm to communities. If, in fact, the information that I'm generating and researching and receiving from testimony is not valid, and the folk who are pushing the legalization of recreation and all that kind of stuff is valid, then there's no harm done because we can still do it in the future. You follow me? But this is something you have to need to procedurally, cautiously.
Yeah, I agree with you on some of things. Like I was talking to Patrick Kennedy the other day from SAM. He was in Brigantine, and we had a nice conversation about this. The thing of it is, I use an 85% THC. For my pain, it's 85%, and I've been using it for years now, and it helps my pain.
Are you medical?
Yes, sir.
But you're medical,
right? Yes.
And so you're dealing with physicians.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a control there because they can kind of look at it, and I think, and that's the problem, because the elements in the medical marijuana are not the same totally in terms of potency and other things as it is in recreation. And that's something that's not coming out either. And it's not the same as the stuff you bought off the street, you know, and that's not coming out. And so you're probably in good state right now. And by the way, it impacts like anything else, like alcohol or other drugs. It impacts everybody differently. And that's based on a lot of biological stuff I don't know about, and metabolism and, you know, your diet and all the other crazy stuff that they do to us, okay, you know, et cetera. So that's probably what it is. And so 85% THC is really kind of high, et cetera. And I'm not so sure if that's the norm, but I know that the one lady testified on the record, I know it was 28%, and that person died. Now, it could have a lot to do with the makeup of the biological system. That's why it needs to be researched out.
Yeah, he would be the first, Senator Rice. In 10,000 years, that boy, I know who you're talking about because I was at your meeting. He would be the first in 10,000 years, so that needs to be researched.
Oh, yeah, it has to be, and that's why New Jersey, you see, for your politicians, what we do is, everybody say, yeah, so we think we'll get votes by saying, yeah, but everybody say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That we're not doing the people any justice if we're not doing the research and weighing on everything. You know, I always tell people, bad information is still knowledge, okay? You know, and you learn from experiences. I said, but we just like to say yes, and then we find out later we made mistakes and we're doing harm, and we can't change things. So there's no rush for recreational. It's really not, okay, except for somebody want to make some money on Wall Street.
He just said, did you hear what he just said?
There's no rush on that.
Oh, my God.
The rush right now is to fix the medical piece and to continue the research on the medical piece, because there may be other valuables on the medical side that's controlling the doctors that we're not aware of. And people are not writing papers, but now people are going to start to write papers. The medical people throughout the country, this country and other countries, are now starting to really get into this stuff where they can produce some papers on the good and bad about marijuana. And we know what that is as we move down. So right now, the debate is about money. I don't care what anybody tell me. When they tell me it's social justice, that's not true. Because if it's social justice, then we can do social justice today by decriminalizing and still do legalization or recreation later on once we know more about it. Follow me? And so when you say you're not going to take people out of jail, even though they shouldn't be there, until we give you a legalization bill, that tells them in itself it's not about social justice. It's about money under the auspices of helping minorities get out of jail. And I think that's deceitful. And for me, to be quite frank, it's insulting.
What the thing about decrim is, it seems like in the hood, people of color won't be able to pay those fines. White people in the suburbs could pay those fines in decrim, but the inner city people.
Well, the thing is, some people in the suburbs can't pay the fine either. But the problem is that the penalties, number one, if you write the bill correctly, you can take away the penalties. Number two, you can waive the penalties. But the thing is, people give the impression when they said decrim that the people in minority communities, particularly black folks and Latino and brown people and poor people, are going to get locked up more so than whites. And that gives the impression to people that if you legalize marijuana, we don't get locked up, and we don't get locked up as much as other people. That simply is not true. When you legalize it, you still get locked up for violations of the laws. So in Colorado, it's a documented fact, nobody disputes that they have legalized it, but the number of black people who are arrested for the violations of the marijuana laws are still 3 times greater than white folks. So this makes normal, but what the money people in New Jersey are saying, and the politicians, they're saying, well, decrim don't help because black folks will get locked up. So you got to legalize it. They don't say you have to legalize it, but black folks will still get locked up. You get locked up either way if you violate certain laws. And that's deal with things, how the legislation is written, can you smoke inside, outside, what the quantities you can have, stuff like that, whether it's legal or not. And that's what gets me angry too, because it's insulting to imply that decriminalization will do harm to minorities in particular, okay, and legalization will not when it comes to arrest. And that's just not factual at all.
Did you have a question?
Yeah, so this is Dr. Justine Shuey. So as someone working on a second doctorate right now, I'm just curious what scientific, peer-reviewed research you're getting your information from, because what I'm hearing from you is you constantly contradicting yourself, and it sounds like you're pulling these supposed facts that you're saying out of your ass. And I know for a fact that there's been a lot of restrictions on research on marijuana over the years. So where are you getting the research that you're basing your information off of, saying that people are not dying from this, or people are dying from this rather, because I've never seen that research that says people are dying just from marijuana.
See, here's the problem with the debate about legalization and not legalizing. Everybody take it personal rather than being objective. And if you heard me correctly, and I guess I'm being recorded so you can play it, I said that when people said no one dies from the use of marijuana, I said that's not true. I said there's no data to document that if something happens substantially, and I also said that a couple of parents came in and testified that their folk died directly from it. And as you know, if you have worked in a second doctorate, I understand research too, because I'm an educated guy, is that there's no conclusive evidence on a lot of the stuff that we're debating on either side of it. And that's why people are now starting to spend more time on the research areas, et cetera. And we can go back 100 years and look at this stuff. And we can go back when people start the research, and we can see that every time something is proven, is disproven. And that's why the more research is needed. And so the thing is that we have to be honest about what is happening and not take it personally, okay? And I'm not impressed because someone's a PhD or working on two, because I went to school have education too, but there are some things that common sense dictates as relate to other social problems that will impact our community on the recreation side. Once again, I'm not debating medical right now.
I'm not trying to debate anything with you right now. I'm just curious what
Well, you said I pulled something out of my ass.
scientific
That's the word. When you said I pulled something out of my ass, it sounded like you was getting angry about the fact that I'm trying to be more objective, and my research is coming from the same place yours coming from, getting on the computer, reading papers, bringing people in to testify, reading articles, talking to people. That's how you do research. That's the only place you get research, unless you're a scientist and you're putting stuff in the tube, okay?
So
your research and my research is coming the same place, and you're probably reading stuff I'm not reading that I should read.
Are you doing research on Dr. Google again?
Stuff. I'm doing research. I'm doing research the way you do research, okay? You look at documents, okay? And you'll find that most of the medical people have no consensus on this right now, because that's why they want to put the papers out. If you look at other countries, they're getting a little deeper into it, and they're finding married and non-married. And that's how you do research. So how is you going to do research if you don't read? So if you write a paper, I have to read your paper. And whether you right or wrong is not the issue. I have to reveal what that particular paper said versus some other paper. That's all I'm saying to you, and you know that. You know, so I don't know who's listening to this, but don't play people stupid. That's how you do research.
Well, I appreciate your time, sir. I think there is no difference between recreational and medical, so there's no way you can overdose on THC. I would have done it by now, sir. I'm just saying.
And the thing is, you may be correct, but there are those who dispute that, and I'm talking about researchers and doctors and everything else. And until we know who's right and who's wrong, we need to move cautiously. That's all I'm saying to folks, okay? That's all I'm saying to folks, okay? Look, I'm a Vietnam veteran, okay? I live in an urban community, okay? I knew in combat I had to move cautiously on what I didn't know. It's the unknown versus the known that's problematic with this rush, because there is a lack of research, and the double PhD knows that, okay, on certain areas of it. And I'm just saying, look at both sides. We don't want to make a mistake. Work on the medical.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I'm sitting here with a disabled war veteran, and he's a Pennsylvania patient, and he cannot use his cannabis legally here in New Jersey. He can only use it in Pennsylvania.
I'm sorry, he said what?
His name is Matthew. He's a disabled war vet, and he has a medical marijuana card in Pennsylvania, but he cannot he cannot use it here in New Jersey. So there's a problem.
But I keep trying to say, somebody's not listening to me. That's why sometimes I don't like to talk to certain people, I already talked to my community because people want to know on this to both sides. But people think they know it all, don't listen. There's no reflection on you. You're a young lady, though. But tell him what I said was we need to fix the medical in New Jersey. And we'll commit to doing that because we made it legal. Okay? And we made it legal. I didn't even vote for it. And the reason I didn't vote for it, I told him, I said, the way you wrote this bill, and I'm a veteran, we're not going to get any help. I'm not disabled. You have to do it differently. Now the new governor come in and say we're going to fix it. And he's right. So we'll commit to fixing it. If we fix it the right way, we're going to make sure he can use his medical card.
Yeah, we got to help the vets. And another issue is wheelchair access for vets. There's if you see Hudson County and even Newark, there's no wheelchair access. There's no wheelchair access for disabled war vets in Newark. It's very bad. I don't know what we can do about that.
I'm sorry. There's no kind of what kind of access?
Wheelchair, like a wheelchair access, handicap.
Wheelchair.
Yeah. All of it. It's very bad.
See, that's my point. My point is, this is all medical related, and I haven't seen the report coming out from the governor's task force that's supposed to be looking at what we're supposed to do to fix those kinds of problems that you're talking about. But it's something that needs to be in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
I think the veterans you're talking to, and I think we're kind of on the same page and same mindset as what needs to be done that haven't been done. And that's why I didn't support the bill when it first came out and they passed it, because I knew none of this stuff was happening. And so we need to fix that. And how much of it we get fixed with this government legislature, I don't know. But they're going to spend their time arguing about recreation and not spending a substantial time dealing with this. It's not going to get a fixed either. It's going to be a bunch of rhetoric, and that's the difference. And right now, our veterans and our people who are not veterans who have a medical need, and doctors know it would be helpful to them, etc. We need to fix that. And you can tell the PhD that's not a contradiction. That's a reality. Okay.
Well, thank you, sir. Yes, we need to support patients because they're getting left out in this recreational thing. Everyone sees dollar signs, and no one's talking about the sick and the dying. So thank you for considering.
You got it.
Yeah,
dollars, that's all they're talking about.
You're right about that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Senator Rice, Senator Ron Rice from Newark, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
I don't believe that.
Lefty,
We finally
you're the
talked to
man.
him. Yeah, right?
You're the man. Like,
Wow.
He actually called back. Like,
Yeah,
that was
and fast.
Yeah, that's amazing.
amazing.
You know what? But I really wanted to tell him that marijuana doesn't cause brain damage and that it's
You're right.
also not a gateway to
He's
heroin.
paying attention, people. He's paying
Oh
attention.
my
Wow.
God! I mean, but he really needs to educate himself on the real medical values of marijuana, because obviously he hasn't. And he must be reading it off Snoop's.
You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
Hey, this is Joshua Lee, definitely from Missouri. How you guys doing today?
Hi, good. Who's this?
Joshua Lee, Rich Morosky, you guys want to talk to me today. I'm the guy that took the picture with all the big bag of smoothie.
Yeah.
Smarties, yes.
Oh.
The Smartie guy, yes. That was great. When I
Yeah,
saw
the
that
Smartie
thing.
guy, that's me.
Are you on speakerphone? Can you take us off speakerphone?
Yeah. One sec. There we go. Is that cleared up a bit?
Yeah, it's better. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Hey, listen, I wanted to call in and say thank you guys for having him on your show and having such a civil conversation with him and getting him to really clarify his points of view and just quite where his misconceptions are.
That was pretty amazing. I can't believe he called back. And we were nice. And even Cindy was nice. Cindy, I turned the mic off before she got mean.
He had to. I was ready.
Yeah, it was. I mean, congratulations, guys. That was quite the feat.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's
You're welcome.
That's an amazing picture you took there. It's a year's worth of pills that you took in that pillow of oh my God, Skittles it was? Smarties?
Wannabe Smarties, yeah.
I don't know.
Skittles would have wound up melting in the bag eventually. But no, actually, I took that picture right after my wife and I returned from a 15-year anniversary trip to Colorado, where I'd gotten to use cannabis recreationally, but for me it was medicinal for the first time. And, you know, coming back home to Missouri and facing another regimen of nothing but opiates and muscle relaxers and mental health drugs, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I had to do something to show that what was going on behind the curtains when no one could see.
Well, that's an amazing picture. It's like a picture.
Yeah, well,
it's like one of those pictures Mike Whiter would take.
Come get one.
Yeah, it actually is. Mike Whiter reached out to me afterwards and said, "Hey, good job on that." I mean, I hadn't even heard anything about this. I wasn't an advocate at the time. When I took that picture, man, I was a cranky, disabled vet. I couldn't get out of my house. I couldn't be around people. You know, I took that picture, and I hoped to start a conversation with a couple of people. And next thing I know, I'm having an opportunity to spread the message, and it's time to buckle up and buckle down. You know what I mean? So that picture.
Yeah.
Sorry, go. You know, that picture, that's a picture of me holding 9.4 pounds of Smarties. I was taking 27 pills a day, 9,855 annually. I had to buy out 2 candy stores just to get that many Smarties, which is absolutely ridiculous just to represent my pill load. And when I took that picture, March of last year, I was a size 40 and 220 pounds at 5'7". And today, after some serious therapy and the hope that springs from going out to Colorado and knowing there's other alternatives, even if I got to fight for them, I'm down to 145 pounds and a size 28.
Way to go, brother.
I mean, you know, I know that there's people out there who fear that this is a gateway drug. They fear all this stuff. And to be honest, we did too. My wife and I we're your typical cookie cutter Republicans who saw no use of this drug as lettuce until it was personally beneficial to us. Okay? So I live in a glass house, and I can't throw stones at people who haven't changed their minds yet, because I used to be the same damn way, and that wasn't that many years ago. Okay? But once we started doing the research on it, we looked into the science and data about it. We went out to Colorado, and we tried it for the first time. Well, I tried it. It was life-changing. And realizing that there are so many of my brothers and sisters dying every day, when we've got studies out of Canada that show a 77% reduction in suicidal ideation in Canadian veterans that are prescribed 3 grams of cannabis a day. It's a 56% overall reduction in PTSD symptoms, which is far beyond any other medication that's ever been put out there. I mean, this saves lives in states where they have access to it for chronic pain. You know, you see a 20-25% reduction in opiate overdoses. Here in Missouri, we lost 1,100 people to opiates last year. We can save 200 people the first year of good programs in place. Sorry to get on the soapbox. I know you guys know all this.
No, go ahead. Stay on it.
But, I mean, realistically what it turned into is I took that picture and I wound up getting an interview in the Kansas City Star and got kind of published. So I live 15 minutes from the Missouri State Capitol. I said, well, why don't I take this picture down here and see if I can get into people's offices and start talking to people. And next thing I know, you know, we're out here in Missouri in the Midwest in the Bible Belt. My wife and I met at Ozark Christian College down in Joplin, Missouri, and we're the ones leading the charge of veterans trying to get this stuff legal here in Missouri. It's absolutely not where I thought my life was going to take me 3 years ago. 3 years ago, the only thing I saw ahead of me was a lifetime of stronger and stronger opiates, eventually leading to who knows where. But, you know, I was a rage-filled zombie. I was emotionally abusive to my wife and kids. I'm not going to say I was suicidal, but, you know, when you see the pain and damage you're inflicting on your family every day, it's kind of hard not to stop thinking about how to stop that pain for the rest of them. And when I realized that's where all my brothers and sisters are who live in states where they don't have access, or that they've been lied to and told that this doesn't help you, or that there's not enough research and data. We got a Dropbox link on our Twitter and Facebook account, pinned to the top. Over 3,000 pages of science and data on this efficacy of cannabis as a medicine. All the way from here's the easy-to-read handouts to here's the complex studies and data with all the numbers. Good luck with that. There's science and data out there about this, and most of it's been funded by the U.S. government.
You know, Senator Rice was a Marine.
Say what?
Senator Rice was a Marine, and he voted no for cannabis for PTSD for Marines.
And see, I heard him say that, and from what I heard from a lot of what he was saying, it sounds to me like he's willing to support the rule of law, so maybe he just hasn't had the chance to sit down veteran to veteran and have the science and data behind how it actually helps. Because, you know, there are some really scary-sounding studies out there that claim to show a link between cannabis use and mental health disorders. But right behind them came the 3 other red actions about that same study going, you didn't correlate for nicotine use, didn't correlate for alcohol use, didn't correlate for traumatic paths. Like, literally, you just asked, do you smoke weed? Yes or no? So, while it was a very well-written article, it was very poor science. But it's the sort of thing that can get easily published and shared around, and suddenly it's taken hold. So, while, you know, and here in Missouri, we have the highest per capita elected officials that happen to be combat veterans. And even some of them are kind of hesitant about medical cannabis. But we found that just by going in there and saying, hey, you know, respectfully, we're not here to argue, we're not here to scream at you, we're just here to explain the science and data and what veterans from your district think. It tends to make a difference.
I'm just looking at your picture now. Again, it's an amazing picture. Look at that, Matthew.
Dude, you look at that picture, you can see the look in my face. That's not the look of a man who has hope.
Yeah, look at that.
In any way, shape, or form, because that's what I was holding in my hands was my future. You know, this was before we got involved in advocacy. This was before the ballot initiatives really took off here in Missouri. This was before the House passed a really limited, but we're working on it, cannabis bill. I mean, you know, this was when I was sitting there looking at 9.5 pounds of Smarties going, nobody would tell me eating that many Smarties is healthy, and I'm putting that many chemicals in my body. You know, all the while pounding down a fifth of 151 every other or every 3 nights just to help kill the pain and go to sleep. There's no way that's healthy. And that was when I kind of started realizing something was wrong and something somewhere had gone wrong along the line. And, you know, I got tired of being a good man who stood by and did nothing and was silent while others suffered. So I'm fortunate enough that I'm a disabled veteran. I get a salary from the VA, so I've got a little bit of free reign to do advocacy work in a way that most other people don't.
We're here with disabled war veteran Joshua Lee, who has an amazing picture of 9,828 pills a year. Is that what the number is? That's amazing.
9,855. The number has been changed on the meme a few times because I originally wrote it down wrong, and then it got copied, and then someone else updated it, and I never even made that meme.
So what happens if you get arrested without a medical card in your state?
Well, here in Missouri, it's kind of interesting. There's several cities that have actually decriminalized up to 33 or 36 grams, I do believe. So you get a possession charge, you get a ticket. Of course, you're still banned from getting federal student loan aid of any kind. And, of course, it's going to disproportionately affect minorities as opposed to the rural, lighter-skinned folk. And statewide, it's a ticket-only, no jail time for 10 grams or less. So while they've worked on broadening access to it by city level and to some degree loosen some of the restrictions on the state level, for the most part, they're symbolic victories, and they need to be taken with a large grain of salt.
So you've tried natural treatments. Have you tried acupuncture and cupping and stuff like that?
Cupping I haven't tried, no. See, my diagnosis is fibromyalgia, PTSD, and arthritis. The fun part is, along with a few destroyed joints here and there throughout the body. I've gone through years of neurological testing. They can prove I'm in pain, but they can't prove why. So I found some things that worked for me over the course of the last year that worked better than treatments the VA was trying to provide. I installed an open shower in the downstairs basement area so I can do heated stretches. Learn to start puttering out in the garden, backyard, not a garden, so I can alternate bending and stretching and, you know, slowly learning to explore the limits of my own body and how I could adapt to my new lifestyle in a way that, unfortunately, the Veterans Affairs Department just simply doesn't provide easy access to.
Are you happy with the VA?
That's a delicate question. Am I happy with the VA overall? No, it's a government program. Like any government program, it's bloated and inefficient. Am I happy with the personal care I've received? Yes, absolutely. With every doctor I've encountered has been doing the absolute best they can with limited funding and shorter staff and worse equipment. I mean, when you've got a serious budget shortfall at every Veterans Affairs hospital, for instance, to give you an idea of something I'm not personally happy about, we have a roommate who's quadriplegic, and she fell out of her chair, and in my panic to pick her up, I herniated a disc. It took the VA 4 weeks to get me in to get an MRI of my back, even though my doctor had me go up to my personal doctor from the VA had me go up to the ER that night because of it. 4 weeks to even get an MRI of a potential herniated disc? I mean, you know, I like the idea of a veterans hospital. I like the idea of a safe space for veterans, especially some of us that need a safe space from civilians. But why couldn't I have had the right to wave my VA card at an ER doctor and say, hey, it's guaranteed the VA will pay for this? You know, right now we've got veterans who are losing cars and losing homes and going into collections because the VA refuses to pay their ER visits. So how could I take the risk of going to the ER and getting an MRI done? So instead, I had to wait 4 weeks and potentially do more damage to my lower spine without knowing what was going on.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they care too much because I've heard a lot of horror stories from the VA and even from Matthew here.
Yeah, and you know what really sad is I live near Columbia, Missouri, and the Harry S. Truman Memorial Hospital is one of the top 5 rated in the nation. And that's the level of care I've received here. And then I go talk to my friends in St. Louis and Kansas City, and their stories are atrocious. The women's clinic in St. Louis, in Jefferson Barracks Veterans Affairs Hospital, doesn't even have its own dedicated office. And in fact, the patient's room, the room they take the patient to for their OB/GYN appointment, is so small that a female in a power chair can't even shut the door behind her and have privacy. You know, you've got senior veterans living at some of these facilities on the 7th floor, and they get to go outside once a day if they have staffing available. You know, when it comes to things like this, it's not really, I feel, a question of is the staff doing the right thing all the time. But I think it's a systemic issue of do they have the budget to get the right staff and keep the right staff. My wife is actually a licensed professional counselor specializing in mental trauma and PTSD. She wound up seeing her last client last November in order to join the nonprofit full-time to help us try to get some things changed. But, man, I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, so along those lines, as a mental health professional, you know, her maximum workload was 20 to 25 client hours a week tops because it's just so emotionally burning out trying to deal with stuff like this, especially the heavy trauma cases you'll see with veterans. And then you go to the VA and you realize they can't even hire professional counselors. They can only hire clinical social workers. And then they're handing every one of their people 40 to 50, from 30 to 50 clients a week. They're burning them out. They're overloading them because they don't have enough staff. So the best and brightest come in determined to make a difference, get overloaded, burnt out, and leave. I can't tell you I have a way to fix it or a plan to fix it, but I can stand up and say something's not right and something needs to be done. Our veterans aren't getting the health care treatment they deserve, and continuing to beat our head against the brick wall the same way is just going to leave a bigger bloody spot.
Hey, Bob.
What's the answer?
What is the answer?
How do we fix this? Step one. Just give me step one.
Step one, we got to stop the partisan bickering. We got to stop saying my side's right because your side's wrong. We just got to come together and realize that something needs to be done. It doesn't have to be a perfect plan. It doesn't have to be a fantastic plan. It's got to be a better plan than what we've got in place right now. And whether that involves expanding the Veterans Choice Care Program or giving the VA 5 times the budget they have now so they can upgrade their facilities, every last one of them to the same standard of care as the hospitals around them, I don't know. But however it needs to be done, step one is reach across the aisle, be the bridge, and start talking to each other again so that we can protect our veterans instead of your careers.
Yes, sir. Joshua Lee, do you have a website or something we can promote for you?
Say what?
Do you have a website?
Yeah, if you go to veteransforaccess.org, or if you go on Facebook or Twitter and search Veterans for Access, Veterans Alliance for Compassionate Access, you'll find us on there. Our most active site is our Facebook. Twitter's a close second. Website, I need to do something with it. I just have not had a chance to yet. But yeah, reach out, follow us on Twitter or Facebook, like I said, and we'll keep up to date. We are always posting latest articles and statistics and up-to-date news about Veterans Affairs and cannabis news.
Awesome. Joshua Lee, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it, and God bless you, man. Feel better.
Thanks, man. You too, Rusty. Hey, keep up the good fight, man.
Thanks. See ya. I'm not hanging up on Joshua Lee. I'm not doing it.
Can't.
No, ain't happening. Sorry. I ain't that tough. I thought I was tough till I see some of these veterans, and I'm like, I ain't shit. These guys, woo. Guys like this and Happy Hippy and Don Karpowicz, guys that jump out of planes with skis on and land on a mountain and go down. Come on, man.
Paratroopers.
That's badass. I want guys like that protecting my rights, my ass.
Oh my God! Yes.
What's that's cute.
Oh my God.
I got a question for you. These veterans who served for the country, sacrificed their lives or everything in their lives, why don't they get the chance to go to any hospital they want, anywhere?
Definitely.
I mean, come on, guys. They gave everything. Time we give everything back.
Volunteer.
Anywhere, medical help for the veterans. Not just the Veterans Administration. Any hospital should do anything they can for our veterans. That's it.
They shouldn't even be charged.
They should give them wheelchair access, too.
Yeah, there should be no discussion, nothing to go back and forth about how we're going to do it, when, whatever. Like, just get it done. Like, it's not up for discussion. Like, how is that, why is my mic so, can I?
You got to get up on it.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's it. So what's the topic? Where we at?
We have to call Neill Franklin from Law Enforcement Against Prohibition.
Yes, I know.
I promised him I was going to call him, and we got to give him a call right now.
I like him. I haven't seen him in a long time.
All right, so let's give him a buzz. I want to talk to him about getting police the job protection that we all should have. Hope this works. Neill Franklin from Law Enforcement Against Prohibition. I interviewed Howard Wooldridge, like 20 years ago.
Hello, you have reached Neill Franklin of the Law Enforcement Action Partnership. I'm not able to take your call right now. Please leave your number along with a brief message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, Neil. This is Lefty Grimes. We're live on the podcast. I was hoping to catch you for like 5 minutes. I wanted to ask you about the job protection for police officers and other public sector workers. Give me a call when you get a chance. We're on the air till 2. My number is 908-616-0682. Thank you. I'm not going to leave him an obnoxious message because we ain't doing that either. Sorry.
They're no longer Law Enforcement Against Prohibition.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, is Law Enforcement Action. What?
It said, yeah,
said,
action.
call back.
Something, yeah.
Maybe you could replay because I didn't hear exactly what he said.
That was smooth. Still keeping the same 4 letters, but changing the words. You know.
Yeah, like Mandela effect.
Yeah, he was very smooth. He was very smooth.
Or is he your friend on Facebook? Because he's my friend on Facebook. I actually went to Washington with him.
Politically correct.
Like I met him there.
Please give her a mic stand. Jesus, good God, we look like hacks when you do that. We just look very unprofessional, very hacky, very. It's just, please.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, Michelle, you can look hacky.
This is even worse.
You can look hacky.
And me yelling about it's not even helping.
Yeah.
At this point.
Neill Franklin, he was at the Washington event on the Silver Tour with Robert Plathorn and all us activists when we went to Washington. Very, very nice guy. He's the guy that we need him on board. He spoke in front of Washington, and he got a lot of things done for us. Also, we should get a hold of Cory Booker. Cory Booker's on our side. We should give him a shout-out. We should give him a call, see what's going on with this whole thing, because he wanted to, get it descheduled, and it's going to be descheduled.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, it's...
Not Cory Booker?
You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All right.
Is this Richie?
This is Rich Morosky. I'm sorry I couldn't be there today. I'm having an MS moment today.
An MS moment?
I should be better. I'm waiting for the medicine to take.
Feel better.
I just wanted to call and thank Joshua Lee for calling in today. He took the time out of his day to call us from Missouri. I think the work that he's doing there is incredible. I've got nothing but respect for him. And I'm so very happy he came on to share his story with us. Hopefully he'll call in again. Major score with the Senator Rice interview. That was amazing. Unfortunately, our senator is misled, uninformed, and disinformed. He needs to be educated and see both sides of the picture. A lot of those facts, as the doctor said, he was pulling out of his ass, seemed very apparent to me. There's so much more information out there. Someone else had mentioned in the comments about how his staff may be feeding him this information. He may not be getting a very fair viewpoint of what's going on with cannabis here in New Jersey, or cannabis in general. It seems a lot like he was sensationalizing most of what he was saying. Scare tactics. This is classic 1980s drug warrior nonsense and hot air that needs to be put back in the 80s where it belongs. Hopefully next week I'll be able to attend. I wish I could be there, but I'm having a moment.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Richie.
Hey, man, it could be worse. I could be a bigot or something really horrible. I just have MS.
You just have MS. You're lucky you have MS, because now you can smoke pot legally,
I
right?
am.
Like Chucky. You're lucky.
Indeed. I am very grateful.
Yeah, you're lucky.
That,
you're just a pothead who got lucky and got MS, just like Michelle, right, Michelle? There you go.
Could be worse.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we
I'm
go.
really not trying to downplay it.
Here we go. Go ahead, yell at me. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
What was I gonna say?
Okay, I don't know.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. I forgot actually.
Good.
Feel better, Rich.
Feel better, Richie.
Hey,
wait, before
hey, Lefty,
I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
No.
Hey, Tracy's gonna be calling in then.
Think you're funny? Question for me. Ha ha ha. Question for you. Sucker. Take that. All right, so Tracy's calling in. That's good. That was all right. So we went from one call to another real quick, and that was crazy. We didn't even get to absorb fucking Senator Rice calling in. Wow. Wait a minute.
Unreal.
Can we just talk about that for a minute?
That was a major deal right there. We
and
hunted
he's
this guy for
wow.
Caucus to caucus and
caucus to caucus.
I mean, is it over now? All the caucuses are over?
Yeah, they're done.
Oh, good.
We need to find out where he got that quote from, because Herb magazine picked that up.
I saw that.
Right? Yeah. So I didn't make it up. And now we need to confront them and say, Ron Rice didn't lie. How dare you make fun of Ron Rice? And then they'll say, no, it's right here. Here's our recording. And then we'll go back to Ron Rice. You're a liar. You're a liar. That'll be the fun day.
I'm really shocked though at his comments because he did not have any kind of, like education when it comes to, what the marijuana plant actually does. It actually helps with traumatic brain injury. It doesn't cause traumatic brain injury. It doesn't cause deaths.
It does.
It causes traumatic brain
when you
injury.
run out of it.
It's if you get beaten ahead from the legal system,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
or run over by a police car, we got somebody who's enjoying this. You got a remark? Would you like
I'm the
to come?
disabled war vet that was run over by a police car.
Yes.
Give him a mic. Give him that mic right there.
I was 5 years old when I was hit and run over by the cop car.
Let him talk.
I don't need a mic, he said.
Yeah, I want to hear you. What do you got to
What's
say?
your name?
Nate. My name is Nate.
What's up, Nate?
Oh my God, man! I heard that one. What you talking about? The smoke? Get the weed legalized? Oh yeah. Yeah, get it legalized, right?
That's right.
Y'all got a pot right now?
Yeah,
We're all medical patients.
Yeah, they're all smoking weed here.
Well, if y'all got some medical something, let me test some of that stuff. Can I test some of that stuff, man?
Do you have a card? You got a medical card?
No, I ain't got one.
How come?
Where can I get it from?
You got to go to a doctor.
Oh my!
You have anxiety just living in Trenton, though. Just living in Trenton. So you could get one. You got one. You got it. Just go to your doctor. Say, I live in Trenton. Give me my card right now.
Oh, that's all I gotta do?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh.
They will give you a card.
Oh my.
Yes,
God.
sir.
That's all I gotta do.
That's it.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, it has to be a doctor. Got to go to a doctor.
Gotta be MD.
Got to go to a doctor.
Right.
So I hear you guys
Yes, I
stuck
will.
at Rich with
I'm
the
with
killer-
y'all on that one. Can I get a pop night now? Ain't nobody got nothing?
Hold on, Tracy.
But there's some munchkins.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, help yourself, sir. And you come back anytime if you want to host a show. You can host a show. You just come on back. Seriously.
Hey, come get a cookie.
All right. Hello, you're on the air with Sativa Cross.
I hear you struck it rich with the son of marijuana.
That was crazy, right? Tracy, are you on speakerphone? Can you take me off speakerphone, please?
Pardon me?
Can you take me off speakerphone, please?
I'm not on speakerphone,
Okay.
sweetie.
Okay, good. But, yeah, that was pretty amazing. I can't believe you actually called us back.
Yeah, I did, because I can't hear your show, so, because I'm out traveling today. So I thought I'd give you a call back since you were talking to the son of marijuana there, and you struck it rich with the lottery, it sounds like.
Yeah, it was something else.
So I figured I'd get a hold of you out in my travel and tell you what we needed to hear from Matt's case.
Okay, go ahead.
So I parked my car here so I can talk to you guys. But what we need here for Matt's case is we need a lawyer with a pair of freaking cojones that is ready to take on a case in Pennsylvania that is willing to deal with the patient that has severe PTSD and who is not afraid to take on the corrupt system in Pennsylvania. I have one more bar complaint to file, and that will be done against the attorney who Matt had originally hired. And that will be done fastidiously. We have already laid that groundwork. However, like I said, we need a civil right attorney who will deal with PTSD and who is not afraid to go after cops. That is what we need. That is what we are searching for. And if they ain't got the balls, then they don't need to sign up for the show. Pure, plain, and simple.
I wish Buckman was still alive. Bill Buckman. Boy, he was a great civil rights attorney that had no fear of any police or any federal agent. He was the one. But He died mysteriously. And so we do have a new attorney that helps out with marijuana cases. He's in Delaware. His name is Tom Donovan. So you could reach out to him. I'm sure he'd be very interested in this. I'm pretty sure that he also represents people in Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Okay.
So
Good
yes,
to know.
you can also find him through Delaware Normal.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Yep, because that's kind of where we're at with Matt's case. And I've been filing a lot of the complaints. We've been, between Matt, Sheila, and I, we've been doing a lot of the legwork. It's a lot of work, and there's other people. There's a lot of people involved in this, and we are grateful for those who have stood by us and helped lift us up. But we can't do it alone. It takes an army, it takes a village, and we are thankful for those who have come along and helped us and helped lift us up. But the fight's not over. The fight's just beginning, and we are going to. And we are going to knock down these. We are going to knock down these doors, and we are going to fight. The fight's just beginning, and when we start knocking on doors, we're going to knock them down. So PA better buckle up.
Yeah. Straighten
Buckle
up.
up, bitches, because we're coming knocking.
Oh. Wow.
They better
And when I
buckle up
knock-
because I'm going to fuck them up.
Oh. Wow.
When I come knocking,
Look for kids. Like, okay. Okay.
I come for blood.
You better, because they took my blood against
That's
my will.
right.
No permission, no nothing. I was kidnapped. I was strapped down. I was put in a headlock while in handcuffs. Yeah, they're going to fucking pay.
That's right. And they came after a veteran.
A disabled war veteran.
Sounds like
Yep,
alien
with severe
attacks.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Alien invasion, Cindy?
Yeah, definitely alien invasion.
Jesus.
They've got to be reptilians.
Yeah, were these reptilian cops?
They have to be.
Tell you what, Senator Mike
they're
Fulmer better start getting on the ball with some things here soon.
Hold on. Our host is back. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Our host is. Tracy, hold on.
20 bucks on me. Give me a discount. What you gonna give me for one of them shirts? What I got? $10 or something?
You got $10?
Yeah.
I'll get. All right. You got to come host a show though. For $10, I need $10 out of you of time. All right. Give whatever you want, sir. Take whatever shirt you want. Come over and talk to us though. Tell us about your situation with cannabis and why you don't have a card and why you need a card.
I don't need no car.
Why don't you need a card?
Oh my God.
That's the best one.
Well,
That may actually help you in Trenton.
I need a big one.
Don't shoot, get
Yo,
stoned.
Lefty, I swear to God, boy, I need a big
Get him
one.
on camera, please. Put that camera on him.
Come over here. Come here.
Just turn it on him. Turn it on him. That's good.
Big one, yo. I ain't got my teeth in my mouth. Y'all couldn't wait till I
Yeah,
go to
put the
dentist
camera
next
back
week.
there
I get
on
my
him.
teeth next week.
What?
I get my teeth next week. Lefty, I
Let's
got
go.
to be on camera.
Watch your step.
Yo, oh, my. Oh.
Yeah, have a seat, man. Have a seat. Relax.
Make yourself comfy.
Yeah, give him a mic and
No, I don't need the mic.
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. All right, you can hold it. You hold it for you.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Ain't no.
So, you don't have a card though, but you should have a card because you need protection from the police.
What?
We need protection when you smoke a joint.
Oh.
You can get arrested for that. You don't want to get
Brother,
arrested.
You just passed me some of this stuff.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna go and pull. I think I'm good. Oh my God, you got another one. Oh my God, there's another one. Oh, you're killing me.
It's a good day. It's a good day. Testify. It's a good day.
Hey, that's not good if the senator's
I'm good. I'm straight. Can't say that you didn't inhale.
Wait, if he dies, that's not good. He better not die.
Yeah, if you die,
Don't
Senator
die.
Rice was right. Wow, Senator Rice, you might be right, sir. I think he's about to die. Wow.
You're good.
I can't believe it.
Oh my
You feel like you're gonna die, sir?
Yeah, don't overdose on that.
You're in a
What
sanctuary.
did you just say?
Hey, Lefty.
I ain't gonna overdose on that.
Lefty. You're gonna kill the investor.
Would you say that's common knowledge?
Don't call him on that phone. What are you doing? Well, then go do it off mic. Do it off mic then. You can't do it here.
I feel good after that.
Have him.
That cough.
Don't forget about Tracy.
After the cough, I feel good. Then I'm mellow. Then I'm mellow.
Hey, Lefty.
I'm mellowing out now. I'm mellowing out now. Word is
Hey, Lefty.
Oh,
Hold on, Tracy. Can you hear our new? Yeah. Can you hear our host?
I'm mellowing it out. Yeah, I'm mellowing out. Yes, I am.
Well,
I'm
whoever's
mellowing
mellowing out, they need to mellow out.
I ain't coughing no more. I got one more cough. I got one more cough for you.
Just chill.
One more cough.
Just chill, man.
Say I'm terrible. I know you probably say I'm terrible. I know I'm terrible because I know when I feel this shit, I'm on another planet. I'm on another planet. Once I get weeded up, I'm on another planet. I don't
He
even
got
be
so
talking
high.
about it.
He got so high he went to another planet.
My God, I'm going on another planet.
What planet?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't say Jupiter or Mars. That's too far.
I said Jupiter. I called it.
I ain't going. I might call one Trentonian planet. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go there. They might got a planet called
Lord have mercy.
I don't know.
Lord have mercy.
It might be closer to Earth.
Go to work,
You know,
but then I got high.
Oh, no, I'm nice, man.
Is that Wayne?
Is it, no. What's your name, man?
Nate.
Nick. No, it's Nick.
Nate.
Oh, you've been here before. Yeah, you've been here a couple times last year, I think. We smoked with you. Yeah, we smoked last year. Yeah, we smoked.
All right, but let me speak to Lefty for a minute.
There's a pattern now.
We have a host now. You got to talk to our host.
Where the card at?
All right, let me talk to Lefty for a minute here, because I got to say
what,
something.
you going to mail it to me? Oh, my God. Just mail it to me. Don't worry, I'll send you a money order.
Checks in the mail.
Fuck your pothole and let me talk to Lefty.
Hey, it goes this way and that way. Okay, I get mine first, then you get yours.
All right, go ahead, Tracy. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, what I wanted to say was, since Matt and Sheila are in New Jersey, and they got engaged in New Jersey, I wanted to give a shout out to New Jersey Weed Man, who was a political prisoner. I wanted to give him my love.
we need him so he can marry us.
That's right. We need him so that they can get married, and I want to put this out there to you, Lefty. If and when, if you need anybody to do research or anything like that for you, please just reach out to me. Okay, that's my one-time and only offer.
Yeah, I think Ron Rice needs your help.
Okay. But I did want to give a shout out to New Jersey Weed Man and let him know that we are there with him in solidarity, and that even though I couldn't be there today, that he is in my heart, he is in my mind, he is in my prayers. And keep going, New Jersey Weed Man. We got your fucking back, man.
Thank you, Tracy.
All right, Lefty?
Yay.
You guys have a good time.
Now let's find.
Fucking New Jersey.
Now let's find a lawyer for me. Yay. So we can win and have even more money for the show.
Yay.
And make more cookies and stuff.
Yay.
Ooh, yum.
Yay.
Yum.
Cookies.
Yay, cookies.
Sheila, did you see the cookies we have here? That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Cool. That was a good one, Sheila. Thank you.
Oh, my God. That's how y'all start.
We're back on Jupiter. Back on Jupiter. Hello, back on
That's
Jupiter.
crazy. The people, they started out with cookies with reefer in them. And now they want to smoke up the whole fucking world.
Oh,
my
the whole world.
We're
the whole
gonna
world.
smoke all day.
We smoke the world.
Oh my God. Yo,
we are the world.
Oh no, I'm turning your mic up. Cindy.
We are the children.
Your mic's going
If we're gonna sing, we need the guy from last week.
Oh, the rapper.
Oh, the guy that was singing.
The rapper dude. The rapper dude.
The crazy guy.
He was great.
Oh, was he? We had another rapper, crazy guy.
Yeah, Lefty let him go off for like a half an hour or something,
God,
just
yeah,
talking in circles and
Yeah,
riddles
oh God,
and
it was
nonsense.
so much
It was
nonsense.
wrenching. I couldn't stand
my
it. Lefty
God.
does it all the time.
I know.
Why do I feel like I got a echo or something? What's going on? What's going on?
Lefty, you got your phone on speakerphone?
No.
All right. But yo, Saturday, who heading up NY on Saturday?
What's up on Saturday?
The parade? The cannabis parade?
There's a cannabis parade.
Yeah. You of all people don't know about the parade in New York on Saturday?
Oh God, yes, I do know about the one in New York. I thought we were working on Jersey. Whoa, look at me. I look like an alien. What happened?
I can't even hear you, Cindy. You gotta get on mic.
I'm behind. Hold on a second. Oh yes, I'm actually. I said I was going to go to that. Are you going?
I'm
It's
thinking
going to be
about
awful crowded.
Yeah, it's
That's
going to
the
be
only
real
thing.
heavy out there.
It's going to be very heavy out there. Well, actually, I can't do it Saturday. Saturday, I'm meeting with an investor. I just got off the phone with him, and around 2 o'clock, I'm going to call him back, and we're going to discuss this live for the first time on Sativa Cross.
Call my phone.
Yes, just write down your phone number so I can text it to him.
Okay.
And then when he's done with his meeting, he's going to call. But he's an investor who is going to fund the first ever cannabis festival in New Jersey. Yes. And he's also got the opportunity to fund and invest in other upcoming entrepreneurship in the cannabis industry. So they're looking for new ideas. So there's going to be 2 different events that I think would be great for our community to hold in New Jersey. Like I said, New Hampshire is not going to have theirs for the first time in a very long time, over a decade. And those people are going to come to New Jersey. So is New York and Florida, Robert Plathorn and Irv Rosenfield, the whole bunch of them is coming down to this event. So we're going to have stages with the best speakers, and we're going to have the best entertainment that we can get. And vendors, and it's going to be very local. It's right in Florence. It's right down the street, everybody. So I'm going to get you all involved because there's lots of positions that need to be taken care of. I'm going to get a hold of a friend of mine that's a veterinarian, and he actually has every single animal you can imagine. So I figured for the children, maybe a petting zoo and veterinarian education on maybe different types of holistic medicine. And
can we do air sex?
You can do whatever you want.
Did you see that video?
Well,
they were doing air sex. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, well, I want to do naked body painting. Like
mean
everybody
like-
could just
like
walk around
Demolition
with
Man?
just body paints on, you know? What do you think?
It was like sex by themselves. But
I heard
by
we could go
pretend-
topless
hold
now.
Hold on. But sex by themselves, but they're pretending they're in a sexual position doing stuff. You know, but by themselves.
Like air guitar.
Air guitar, but air sex.
Air sex.
Is this a game? Is this a video
Yeah,
game?
Google it. Google it. It's the greatest thing ever.
Do we get a cool seat with
like
it?
They
Do we get
climax
a cool
without
chair?
touching
So-
themselves.
so air sex, the
without,
safer
without
sex.
touching themselves.
I can imagine what the
Just
controller
like
looks
being
like.
in a position like this, like they would climax.
One guy put his
Hey,
thing in a
is it-
peanut butter jar.
Is it a throttle?
That's
is
not
it
air.
Is
What
it
are
a
you
dick
talking about?
throttle?
Well,
Is it a dick throttle on the controller? Is there a dick throttle?
I don't think there's
They
no
should make
controllers.
attachments.
There's no controllers. From what Lefty is
Little
telling me
attachments.
is that
I want
air
attachments.
sex, from my
right,
understanding,
I'm gonna show you.
would be
Attachments.
one
We want
person in a
attachments.
position positioning
Michelle? You
themselves
want
as if
attachments
2
with
people
this
were
game.
there, but
We
that
should have the
person
right
is
to
only
have
there by
attachments.
themselves,
Like
and
the
they
dick
are in the
controller.
position and just doing this position and climaxing as if another person was there. So
You had me
without
at peanut butter.
physically touching their selves.
This is a real thing?
This is my understanding. But if Lefty is talking about
Well,
peanut
hey,
butter
listen,
jars, that's
listen,
just masturbating.
listen. It's better than eating Tide Pods.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
mean-
absolutely.
It's like what women always do. It's faking orgasm without a man, but there's men doing it too. It's very.
I have it right here. I had to turn your. Jesus, this isn't it.
Remote control
Turning south.
pocket pussies for Lefty that has full, like, virtual reality sex toy video games. I got a friend that does virtual reality. I think we can do this. I think we can do this.
You do know that Justine's a sexologist.
Oh, God. Well, I know somebody that does virtual reality. I think we can get you guys together and we can create
it's not
this.
even virtual reality anymore.
No, everything creates with an idea. Lefty
virtual
just had the
reality was
best
in
idea in the
90s.
world.
Right now we have augmented reality.
No, I mean, really think about it.
Augmented reality
Sex.
is like the whole hologram
Sex
aspect
sells.
and like
Sex sells. And if you could do virtual reality sex, oh, my
all right,
God.
let's move on.
Okay,
but
terrific.
in other events, we have a real nice event going on in Trenton today. We have a block party going on just right around the corner on West Front Street. It's going to be running from 5 to 10. It's going to be right in front of the Smokehouse. The Smokehouse barbecue restaurant is a well-established, lovely restaurant, banging food, all that good stuff. But yeah, they're gonna have a DJ out there, music, and a lot of vendors and things of that nature. It's gonna be running from 5 to 10. So anybody in the area, please stop through. It's free and open to everybody, and it's real good vibes. You know, if I'm there, it's good vibes. It's 7A Studios, Scott Miller. And that's another person, another business I want to tell y'all about. Like, I'm with the Trenton cannabis community. We're trying to find like more local businesses that accept medical marijuana patients. So like Exit 7A Studios, like they're very marijuana, medical marijuana. Fucking cannabis. I hate that marijuana word.
Thank you.
People got to take this marijuana.
Thank you.
Everybody's still using
Thank
this
you.
damn title.
Yes.
I hate it. But yeah, they're cannabis patient friendly. So if any out of towners are ever looking for somewhere to go where they can medicate, Exit 7A Studios, located on 9 West Front Street, Trenton. Please come through, stop, see what we got going on, and it's a very a creative space. Like, we do audio production, video production.
Awesome.
We got it's actually a barn in the backyard. The barn right now is used for like rehearsal bands, and people rent the space out or whatever. But we want to turn it into like a production studio type lounge thing. Like, once again, like, Scott Miller is like my partner. Like, we're really trying to integrate, this Trenton and other businesses into being medical marijuana patient friendly. I said it.
Yes.
All right. So yeah. Once again, man, any patients out there need somewhere to medicate, and check out the website, Exit 7A Studio, or exit7a.com. Yeah, come by the block party, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I love the noise.
I'm engineering here.
Crickets.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, terrific.
Okay, terrific.
Actually, Scott Miller's the man. I'm glad you work with him.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Because he needs a partner and you need a partner. It's like perfect.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, he's been doing like the videos and audio engineering for about 15 years just in Trenton, and he has a great space, like a great studio, a great setup, business setup, everything. But it's a very underutilized space. Him being a white man in Trenton, but like fucking 70% of people in Trenton are artists. Either recording vocally or trying to shoot videos. So like, it's to help bridge those gaps, like whatever shit. Fuck it, I don't know.
Oh, back it up. What is so? Do you think he has a problem because he's a white man in Trenton with a business owner? You think it's a bad thing or a good thing?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's not easy to appeal because like when say like a rapper or something, they're looking to work with somebody to make their beats or somebody to engineer a track. Like they would feel more comfortable going to a homie, like not even knowing if the homie has any real education or knows what he's doing. They just want somebody that they will feel more comfortable with or whatever. So like once again, like this 50-year-old bald white man, he's not what's they say?
Stereotype.
He don't fit the white person
don't
stereotype.
Fit, he don't fit the profile.
He doesn't fit that stereotype
right.
at all.
What stereotype?
Of the rich white guy.
Yeah,
or nah, he's far from rich.
Yeah.
He's far from rich. Yeah, that's not an option.
Yeah. Scott's cool as hell, man. We love Scott.
Fuck yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Honeybee's going to school too for audio engineering now.
Yeah, I see.
Good
I
stuff.
see.
It's good to learn.
Always, it never stops. Once you stop learning, you stop breathing. Like,
It's like Ron Rice. He needs to learn some more, I think.
that was.
Yeah.
That was eye-opening.
Let me try this one more time. Try Neill.
Oh, maybe you should try to contact Alex Bethea, the only one mayoral candidate running against marijuana. And it says it's a gateway drug.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he actually used the word gateway drug.
Oh, let's call him. Let's call Neill Franklin first.
LFM.
Hello.
Neill.
Hi, Neill. This is Lefty Grimes. You're on the air. How you doing, man?
Hey, pretty good. How you doing?
Good. We're at the State House. We're podcasting from the State House out in front of Governor Murphy's office now this year, finally. Yay.
Oh, wonderful, absolutely wonderful.
I had a question. You're from law enforcement. Oh, wait. Now, first of all, it's not law enforcement against prohibition anymore. It's law enforcement what now? It changed?
Law Enforcement Action Partnership.
Oh, there you go. Action Partnership.
Action Partnership.
Why the name?
Yeah. So
Why
the name change?
Yeah.
Because we expanded our platform considerably. Because drug policy work was taking us into so many corners of criminal justice reform work that we wanted to make the best use of the extensive expertise that we have among speakers, right? So these police officers and prosecutors and former judges and corrections officials that we have, there's a lot of work being done in this country to deal with things from recidivism, to community relations, to things like pre-arrest diversion, drug treatment, harm reduction efforts. We have tons of expertise, but we weren't able to use that expertise from our speakers effectively. And so now we are, since we broadened our platform, have these 5 basic silos that we work in. And, of course, we still do our drug policy work very, very strongly. But now we've created we're doing a much better work at marketing ourselves and the the relevance of our organization, and we're making a big splash in the entire criminal justice transformation world now.
Neill, the reason I called you is because I go to a lot of police stations all over New Jersey, and we educate the police and councils about our medical cannabis law here in New Jersey. And a lot of cops are well on board with this. Most cops are pretty much informed. We were invited to Verona and a few other towns, and one thing happened was they told us about a chief that died, a chief in New Jersey, and he became a medical cannabis patient at the end of his life when he was in hospice, and he didn't want anybody to know that he was a cannabis patient because of this, because all his life he spent arresting people for this, and now he's using it to save his life at the end of his life, and he felt very guilty. So these cops, a lot of cops reached out to me over the years, and recently they reached out because they want job protection. They're being victimized just like we are by this drug war, by Big Pharma. They're on Valium, they're on Xanax, they're on all these horrible drugs like Percocet, and they need job protection. If their doctor wants to give them cannabis, they should be able to use cannabis and have their jobs protected. How do we get them their job protection?
Wow. This is a very, very difficult place, and let me give you a couple of quick examples. The VA right now, obviously, which is pretty much managed by the it is managed by the federal government. Veterans who are dealing with PTSD, who are dealing with all types of issues when they return home, are finding out that cannabis treatment is very, very effective in helping them deal with some of the issues, from active war campaigns, right? PTSD. And, they've got this big fight with the Veterans Administration, to be able to use cannabis, which every day we're learning more and more about as it relates to being very effective in dealing with these issues. You know, the federal government is the real villain here. You know, and I'll tell you right now, if the federal government would get off of its butt, our policymakers, you know, and pave the way clearly and, you know, for veterans, you know, and pave the way for medical cannabis to be, you know, properly instituted and put in place in every state across this nation, pretty much removing the fear from any type of federal, how can I say, what's the word? Prosecution, federal probing at the state level. Unfortunately, we have many people at the state and local level who are still leery of the federal government, you know, thinking that any day the federal government can rescind some of the policies that it has put in place over the past few years, you know, dealing with the Ogden memo, which has to do with medical cannabis, and, you know, the fact that the federal government's going to kind of like back off from state interference. Congress needs to get off of its butt and end this, you know, at the federal level. We need to, you know, even banking needs to be dealt with, and that's in the hands of the federal government. As far as our police officers, they're in a similar situation as our veterans. You know, they're out there day in and day out. In some of these communities, you know, they are dangerous and problematic. You know, officers are dealing with the worst of the worst every day. When I say worst of the worst, I'm not necessarily talking about people. I'm talking about the things that they get involved with. You know, automobile accidents. You know, they respond to all the tragedies and trauma that occur, and that takes a toll on the mind. And PTSD issues among policing are extremely high. Suicide rates are extremely high. Substance abuse, alcohol is extremely high. And cannabis is something that can help change that dynamic in policing for the better. And this is what you're hearing from these police officers, not so much police management, but from the cops on patrol, the cops, the boots on the ground, doing the work day in and day out in our communities. They're the ones that are pushing this, and I get it.
Neill, what is your background? Just give me a background on you, and why did you get into this in the first place?
So my background is in Maryland policing. I started from the Maryland State Police in 1999 after 23 years of service, and most of my career while there was either in drug enforcement or criminal investigation. The last 2 years it was the head of training. So when I was with the Maryland State Police, I worked undercover. You know, like many police officers, I arrested a lot of people for possessing marijuana. Good people who weren't about violence, you know, people who were staples in their communities. I mean, good family people, but, you know, that didn't stop us from arresting people. I commanded a number of task forces in the Maryland State Police, drug task forces, again, now responsible for many police officers arresting many people, and by far and large, most of the people we lock up across this country from coast to coast, it's for weed, it's for marijuana, you know. And then I went from the Maryland State Police to Baltimore. I was the head of their training division for 4 years. And then I went to another police agency, Maryland Transit, headed their detective bureau for a few years, and then chief of patrol. In a nutshell, that's my 34 years in policing, but the only reason I left was to head up LEAP, Law Enforcement Action Partnership, which will be 8 years now in this coming July as the executive director. And for me, it took a moment in my life of tragedy to get me to pause long enough to realize the damage that was being done by the war on drugs, war on people. You know, it took, unfortunately for me, the loss of a very close friend, a comrade in policing, Ed Totley, who was working undercover when he was killed by someone selling drugs during an undercover operation that just didn't go the way that we thought it was going to go. He was killed. And it just, unfortunately was a tragic moment in my life that made me pause long enough to see the dramatic harms of the war on drugs. And so that began my shift, the opening of my mind, getting to see things from a different perspective, but mainly learning about history of drug prohibition policies and the drug war in this country.
Neill, the Bergen County Chiefs came out against legalization in New Jersey. Are there any police chiefs groups that have come out for legalization?
No, not police chief groups. Again, we do see a disconnect between the police chiefs and some sheriffs in this country and sheriff organizations in this country. You see a disconnect between them and the boots on the ground, the men and women who are out there doing the work day in and day out. And I think there's many reasons for that. At the top of a police organization, you're dealing very strongly with politics, right? If you go against what your mayor or your city manager or your governor wants, then, you're going to be out of a job very quickly. You're also in a position where you have to continue to bring money into the organization, to do the work that you believe you need to do. And, civil forfeiture is a big part of that. I would say that the foundation of civil forfeiture from a policing perspective in this country, the foundation of it is our marijuana laws. Because marijuana being on the table, being a tool for policing to get into your pockets, into your car, into your home, is a vital tool because of its distinct odor. And the courts have said that if we, being trained to identify the unique odor of marijuana, if we detect that, then it gives us probable cause for an arrest. It gives us probable cause to search you and your property. That leads us to seizing your personal property. It leads us to seizing the ability to seize your cash, to seize your home, to seize your car. And again, that's the foundation. That's without marijuana on the table in policing, it would be very, very difficult for us to benefit from these civil forfeiture policies. So, no, most police leaders don't want to see that go. Most of your drug task forces in this country don't want to see that go. It's something that we are entrenched in. We're literally addicted to this failed war on drugs.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a big cash cow.
It's very, very big. So
yeah. So what is step one for my mission is to try to get protection for police? Is it a union issue? Should I start with the unions or should I start with the chiefs or both?
I think there tends not to be a lot of good conversation around the police unions. However, I think this is an opportunity because the police unions are the working police, members in this country. It's a collection of those working folks. This is a concern to them. When the police unions get behind something like this, because the police unions are supposed to be about the benefits of the welfare of the working men and women in the streets in uniform. Once they understand the benefits, of, for instance, if a police officer is injured on a job, which happens quite a bit, instead of being prescribed opiate pain medication, instead of being prescribed some of these debilitating pharmaceutical drugs if they could partake in a regimen of, the various forms of cannabis-related treatment that's going to be so much better for them and so much safer for them. Once they begin to understand that and they take up this fight to make this, make cannabis available for their membership under the right circumstances, then you know what? They have the power to move it. They have the power to convince the management to move on it. I think of the NFL, and these players who get injured, and these players, who are receiving opiate pain medications and they become addicted to it. It becomes very problematic. And the effort that the NFL is making right now to use cannabis, the work that they're doing regarding CTE, for these players who had brain injury, after years of playing on the field, and now this great research is being done. They're seeing great benefits for those players who are experiencing CTE and being treated with cannabis-related products and treatment. The NFL, the players are now taking a stand.
Yes.
So through the players' union, the players taking a stand, and they're moving the issue along in the NFL. I think we can do the same thing in police.
I think the NFL should get rid of the helmets like the rugby players did. That's just my personal opinion.
Yes.
You don't see the rugby players getting concussions, do you? Not really.
No. No, you don't.
Well, Neill, thank you for your time, man. I'm gonna be in touch with you more about this because I talked to a lot of police about this, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and I'm just trying to get the conversation started. And step one is that's what I'm doing. Step one. So thank you.
Well, hopefully New Jersey is going to be that state to get this moving because it has to happen at the state and local level.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, this is Neill Franklin from Leap. Thank you for coming on our podcast. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Cindy? You have a new guest for us, Cindy? What's going on over there?
Yes, he owns a legal firm down the road, and
oh, he smells weed, and he's like, "Here, I'm going to give you my card." He's like,
yeah, no, actually, he's interested in our cause, and would like to connect with us later. Would like to know if you have any business cards left.
Yes, I do.
Yes, could you hand this man a
sure,
business
I will.
card?
I will.
Yes, and do you have a second?
Give him a mic so we can talk. I can't hear him anyway.
I work for legal services, and I can't really talk to you about this.
Okay.
Oh, you work for who?
Conservatives.
Oh, conservatives. Oh, well, conservatives get cancer too.
I say legal services, and she hears conservatives.
Oh.
Legal aid.
Oh, well, they get cancer
Okay,
too.
yes, they all do.
Everyone gets cancer.
Yes.
We're in New Jersey. We're a
Yes.
big red dot in New Jersey. So.
Yeah, and we're going to be having a big cannabis festival. Yes, he's going to give you a card.
So Cindy's going to take over the show. So God
Yes.
bless you all.
Yes, thank you. So anybody else who wants to come and talk, I'd like to have Pure Puff Vapor Supply sit down here again. So you're a new industry in New Jersey?
New? No. We've been open since 2014.
And how's your business climbing with this new laws that Murphy's laying down where everybody in the state of New Jersey is a legal medical marijuana patient?
Well, we were doing well prior to that. We're doing better now.
Oh, I bet. What can you tell the people out there about the vaping process, and is it really healthier for you?
It is. I mean, when you think about when you burn, when you light something, you're combusting it, you're creating carbon, you're creating resins. If you were to take, look at all the resin at the end of a joint or a blunt, that's going in your lungs. When you vape something, you're just bringing that leaf material up to temperature, and you're vaporizing the essential oils off of it, and you're not getting all the resins. You're not getting all that stuff in your lungs. On top of that, it's a way more efficient way of medicating.
Can't hear you.
Well, my mic's not turned up.
There you go. Got to speak into the mic. Yeah.
But when you vape, you're getting way more of your active ingredient into your system faster than when you smoke it. Also, when you're smoking, once it's burnt, it's up in smoke, it's gone, it's ash. When you're done vaping, you save your already vape buds, and you can infuse oil with it.
Yeah, I also heard that you get a larger percentage of the THC chemicals.
From what I'm reading, 20% when you're burning, you're getting about 20% of active ingredient. When you vape, you're getting upwards of 40%. But
Mhm.
again, when you're done, you save your already vape buds, and you can infuse oil to get that other 60% out.
Right. Oh, wow. So you can still use...
You're double dipping in your meds.
All right, now, you brought gifts. You brought
I
gifts.
did.
Let me
I
get
did bring
to-
gifts.
Oh, wow.
All right, I have a gift here. This is a dipper from Pure Puff Vapor Supply. This is a dipper. This is the greatest durable medical equipment I've ever had in my
Can
life.
I see that?
I love this. Can you open this up for me?
Yes, I can open this.
It is a nectar collector that is electric. There's no torch needed. It is absolutely amazing. I've never seen anything like it except for the new electric dab rig that I'm going to be looking at next.
All sorts of toys today.
Yes, I love it. This is the last nectar collector you'll ever buy. Seriously, it's really amazing. All right, so we had really good guests today on the show, including our host, Happy Hippy. I haven't heard much from you. Do you want to call Wayne out again? He was on the phone before. You should have called him out. Give him some crap. Want to crank call Wayne? Nah, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, Happy Hippy. You're the host. Grab your. Why don't you have a mic, Happy Hippy? What are you doing?
You kept turning it off on me.
I did. I have to. Not here.
Yeah, it confuses me.
There.
You know, people with TBI, we get confused easy.
I turned everyone down. When I have a
Especially
phone,
when we get stoned, then we get even more confused.
when I have a phone call, I turn everyone down. Because look, see now they're talking on the side.
It's like
and
red
now-
light, green
and we
light.
can't have phone.
Red light, green light.
It's just crazy. I have to manage. I have to manage the show, Happy Hippy. You don't. You see what I'm going through? Can you imagine trying to do this? It's
No,
it's-
because I can't multitask.
It's insane. I can't either, and that's why I yell at everyone.
Well, that's my disability. That's thanks to the cop car running in my fucking head.
Oh, ouch. We're gonna fix that.
Thanks, police.
We'll fix.
Thanks for protecting me so well.
Well, they're gonna
Anyway.
protect you from now on. From now on, Happy Hippie.
Shoot, I hope so.
Yeah, well.
Please protect me while I use my cannabis.
That's what we want.
Anyway.
I want them to kick people in the chest that come near me to take my cannabis.
I got new protection. I'm wearing it right now.
What is it?
Well, you see this guy right here?
I am coming for your skull.
That's right.
What does that mean, Happy Hippie?
That's my new that's my Hulk. Hippie has a Hulk. In wrestling, I'm now I went from in-ring wrestling. I no longer do in-ring. I'm now doing wrestling managing.
Look at this thing. It's the dipper. This is my dipper.
It looks like a lightsaber.
Is it charged? Wait, what?
Watch where you
It'll
point
work.
that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like a lightsaber, dude.
I thought it looked like a harmonica.
Where's your mic, Cindy?
I thought it looked like a harmonica.
That'll
Look.
make you hear tunes. You'll see sounds and
Ah, look at
hear
Lefty.
colors.
He's enjoying that new.
Look at him go.
Oh my God, how that looks so good.
It's so yummy.
Was that smooth?
Wow.
It's low temperature. It's just, I love it.
Right, that's the beauty of
Oh,
it. It doesn't light your
wow.
lungs on fire.
You're gonna have to get a vendor's table at this cannabis
I
event.
was gonna ask you about
oh,
that off air.
definitely, definitely. No,
No,
that's
that's the
better.
dipper.
That's the dipper. I think it's much better than the packs. I mean, just by the looks of it. Look, it's really
Well, I mean-
sturdy. It's not plastic. What kind of coil?
They're It's that whole tip just unscrews. That's the coil. They're
Oh,
replaceable.
cool.
Yeah, it's very, very.
It also, you
ingenious.
can get an aftermarket coil. It's a quartz coil, so you can preload like a decent bit of concentrate and put the cap on it, and it's like pocket friendly.
Nice. Okay, there's more gifts, and there's a shirt. Oh my God, Pure Puff, Vapor Supply, $5.99, North Route 73, West Berlin, New Jersey. PurePuffVaporSupply.com, 856-809-6988. Great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Dude. Yes. We'll be podcasting from their shop very soon.
Yeah, we need to pick a date.
All day long. We're going to just sit out
Dude.
front smoking cannabis all day.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not scared. You startled me. Jerking me around, man. You're a jerk. Literally and figuratively, man. You're jerking me off. Oh, wait. Oh, you didn't see it. He jerked me off over there.
I can't see under the table, so. I don't. He does.
Okay, terrific.
Okay, terrific.
So yeah, you're just gonna hold.
I'm
that
Big
button
Dick
down.
Black.
And you don't have to like.
I got a big
Right, so you don't have to like.
I am the law. No man's right.
You hold him, hold that.
There's my
button,
dick
kinda,
Jew.
Glide across the top. Okay. And just. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's probably
That's
my
still-
favorite. Now
that's
wait.
still my
now-
favorite.
Now you guys are
No.
talking off microphone. I can't even hear you. Get over. What's she doing? What is she?
Well, wait
doing?
a minute. I
Learning
didn't
how
even
to
get to
use
finish.
the dipper.
What do you? Oh wow, Cindy, how's that feel?
I like it. I like it. Did I do it right?
Good
You
job.
did.
Oh, that's
Did you get a hit?
I did.
Yeah.
I really liked it. I really liked it. Yeah. Do that again.
You're on the air. You're on the air.
Hey, this is Ron Rice. I just want you to know that the cannabis is going to kill you.
What a miracle this guy called back today.
Wasn't that cool?
I can't believe he actually called. And you know what? I thought it was impressive. You guys were actually kind of nice to him. I'm glad. I didn't want anybody to really scream at him and shit.
I was
He
nice
deserves
to
it, baby.
him. I was nice. Other people weren't so nice, but I was nice.
Well, no, but I was over here biting my tongue, wanting to call in and scream at him. But so you guys were all right.
That was so good. That was perfect. I'm surprised you didn't go off on him. I thought you were gonna really go off. I really thought she was. I was preparing. Like, oh boy, he's gonna hang up. I thought he was gonna hang up.
He took the opportunity and he explained himself and what he thought and what he felt. I think most.
Well,
But that's all. Make sure you check out at Arnold Glass on Instagram. And I am at the How Weird Festival this weekend on Sunday. A very big thing. I'm going to put out a milk cart and take donations.
what is your website, Tony?
At Arnold.
I play dirty. Tony. Sorry. Arloglass.com or whatever. I don't even know. What is it? Is it Arlo Glass? I don't even. Look it up on
I can
Facebook.
talk again, yeah.
Just Google it.
I think that was Illuminati hit again.
I hit him back
They
for
took him
getting
out.
you, because I got him back for you. He got you
I
really for
appreciate
you.
it. 2 o'clock.
We
So
love you, Tony.
Love you, Tony.
Good to see you.
From
Yeah,
Arlo,
Tony,
Arlo
you
Glass.
definitely deserve that.
You looking anyway?
Come
He
back
wouldn't-
off.
Are you dialing?
Turn me
people?
down.
Are you dialing? All right, what mic are you on? You're on that one? Okay, you're good.
He likes talking. to
Yes, are you ready? It's 6:09.
Does he want his number on the air?
609.
Wait,
which
that's
is like
all you're getting.
69.
69, that's all you're getting.
69 with an O. Remember 609. 69. Oh.
Yes. His name is Paul.
All right, we'll
Paul.
say hello.
Oh, 69.
Number 69.
Paul, 169.
Hello, this is Paul.
Hey, Paul. How you doing?
You're on the air.
Yes, you are. I got all my friends here.
How's it going, guys? generation. We can give them the kickstart that they need and the platform that they need to better this state, better this country, and create something that's going to be used as a vessel for togetherness and not separation. And I think that it's amazing that, like Cindy said before, it's a plant that could do all that. And I think that with the proper education and introduction, there's no limit to what could be accomplished through the proper channels. And I think that's one thing that she's relayed to me, very concrete and very solidified at this point, that it's all about how you do it. It's all about doing it the right way. And if you can get the right education and the tools in the right hands, like I said, it's very special, and I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Have you always believed in the benefits of cannabis, or did something happen in your life to change your mind about it?
It's kind of something that's happened over the past, I'd say like 12 to 18 months with a recent change in my girlfriend's career. She is in the psychology field and has a lot to do with her impact stories that have been told to me about medical adjustments and that need to happen and need to take place within this country. And there's a different sight upon like different drug abuses and mental disease. And I think that if the right activists and the right platforms can be given to people to do things the right way, I think that that's something that I need to do as an American, to do my right and do my just by my people. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about having a platform. You have to use it to the best of your advantage. And if you're not, you're going to be having more days negative than positive. So I guess it's a day today where we're moving forward in a positive direction, for sure.
Yes, and we're bringing together for the first time in American history, where we're going to bring together the entire East Coast. We're going to shout out to Washington, D.C. They're on the East Coast. They have legalization in Washington, D.C. We need to have the representatives. We'd love to have Trump. We'd love to have you on board. I've seen his views. He does not like Jeff. We'd love to have you. Jeff, shout out. Come on down. We'd like to hear why you think that marijuana is a dangerous, deadly Schedule I drug that shouldn't be given to children that have seizures, and it's cancer patients. It could cure and treat over 700 different ailments. It's all about big pharma. It's about time that people do the right thing, the moral thing. You know, the doctors out there listening, you took an oath not to do harm. Don't obey the old mighty dollar. It's not your God. Get into what's really right in this life, this time that you're in right now. What counts is what you do with the space in between your life, not the day you were born or the day you die. So get out here and make this happen, because it's the people that are just sitting by, letting it happen, ignoring the truth. You know, they're the ones that are just as guilty as the rest of them because they're allowing it. So you can either be a sheep or a shepherd. Just get on board, you know, and make this happen, because this is the right thing. And if you don't trust me and you don't believe me and you don't believe all these other people and their proof, just Google it. Just research it. Educate yourself. We want educators to come out. We want everybody in the industry to come out.
Google it.
So anything else that you have to tell the people, Paul?
Yeah, no, if I could add one thing, like I said, it's something very similar to what you ended your little message there with. It's talking about either get on board or get out of our way, because you're not going to want to be a part of something that is going to change the fabric of this nation or the fabric of this country. I think it's an opportunity that a lot of us have, and I think if you're not going to get on board with it now, stay out of the way, because we're going to create a movement.
Hey, Paul, can you state who you are and what company this is that's helping our community, or anything?
I'm an agent. I'm an agent with New York Life Insurance Company. I work and I service the community in all different facets. That's what my company has been doing for over 170 years. We have passionate, trained professionals who are here to help people and help satisfy a particular need. We're here to be woven in this community because we are community members ourselves. We want to better it for today. We want to better it for tomorrow, because we've learned in the past that there's things and there's way to do things. So I'm here to be a vessel.
Paul, what town you live in?
I live in Florence, New Jersey.
Florence, okay. Well, another fight that I've come across.
County, born and raised.
Another fight that, well, you might have this problem there, is wheelchair access. A lot of our sick friends have wheelchairs, and they have no access. They can't get into any of these buildings that we're trying to get into. Public libraries in Jersey City, all over the Hudson County, all over Trenton, and Burlington too.
They have wheelchair access in Florence. It's pretty much in the woods. I mean, there's no big
Yeah.
curves like these big cities you've been doing.
Yeah. How is the wheelchair access down there? Do you see this problem anywhere?
No.
No, I think one of the things is I think that there's not enough awareness of the positive things that come from the proper enlightenment and the proper education and introduction. I think a lot of the times people are remiss to think that there's other different ways to do things. And I think that Sydney touched on the herd mentality that we're in. It's time to be a shepherd, and I think that with kind of starting this little conversation, I think you can bring the right people on board. Like I said, this is kind of just an idea that's really come to fruition in the past 48 to 72 hours, and I think that with people getting on board in this early stage to help incubate this the right way and make the message what it really should be and really tailor it, I think that you have, like I said before, and I'll say it innumerable times, limitless possibilities. I think this is a fantastic cause, and I think it's a fantastic message that needs to be heard, and if it doesn't register now, then when will it ever? So let's, like I said, Sydney and I have been saying it, let's do it big. Let's do it big.
Sounds great, Paul. Paul, thank you so much for being on our show, and God bless you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I appreciate you guys having me. Sydney, I'll talk to you soon. One love, guys.
Yeah, I'll talk to you real soon. I'll talk to you tonight.
See ya.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, one more call to make. Want to thank our sponsors, cmmnj.org. You can thank them that you're smoking cannabis right now, right here. Thank them. Thank Cheryl Miller and all those guys and girls. All right, hold on. What's that? I can't hear. Happy Hippy, I hear you talking, and you're off mic. And I got your mic up. Come on, man. There you go. What'd you say? You talking shit about Wayne again? Why are you talking shit about Wayne all the time?
I don't talk shit about Wayne. Wayne talks shit about me. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm the happy hippie. And he keeps saying everything I do is gay. And it's like, well, gay is another way of saying I'm happy. I mean, come on, you know. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Okay, I'll stop being gay. Or I'll stop being a happy hippie. I mean, it is kind of my gimmick, man. What the fuck? At least I'm not choking on kielbasa's. With the kielbasa queen.
He took it out of her hands. He took it before she did. Ladies first.
I know, right, man?
Ladies first, man. That must have been some nice.
It was dark meat.
It was a nice one.
It was all bumpy and veiny and everything.
Your call.
Oh. We got to talk a whole bunch of shit.
Okay, terrific.
Hi, Larry. One more time. cmmnj.org. sativacross.com. Sorry. Blue Planet Biotech. Grannies for Grass.
Wayne's an ass.
Has been
You
forwarded
smell you, Haney.
Haney, we miss
Thinking
ya.
of you, brother.
Miss you, Haney. Come down.
I'm going to add you again on Facebook.
We got toll money.
Magicalbutter.com. Are you off mic again?
Thank you, Magical Butter. I like my magical butter and my magical cookies. Happy hippie crazy cookies. Happy hippie crazy cookies.
And Castronaut.
Get on that mic, Cindy. I can't hear you.
Hello.
Oh, my God. I'm
Someday.
trying to turn off. Now I'm turning you off.
Hello.
NewJerseyWeedman.com.
Yes.
His court starts next week. He's jury selection will be starting.
Oh.
Show up in Trenton.
Whoa.
Support him.
I hope he gets home soon.
I do too. I want to get married already, man. Jeez. I want to have my cannabis wedding with my sweet key.
You know what? I hope you can do that at the first ever New Jersey Cannabis
I
Festival.
want to do that, man.
We need to
It
have
would be-
him out by September. We need to start a movement.
Look, I did this 2 years ago. I proposed to Sheila at the New Jersey Weedman's joint on 420 at 420 in the afternoon.
I think I
I
remember.
got to get married at the first ever Cannabis Fest. We
Definitely.
have to have a canna wedding. We got to have have a Canna Bash. It's gotta
that would
happen.
be awesome. That would be a great
It's
event
gotta.
to include.
It's just gotta.
Well, it's going to happen. So, Lefty, what do you think about the guy that just called?
Dude, he said, oh, sorry.
No,
He
go
sounds-
right ahead.
he
Lefty's
sounds
in his
awesome.
own world. Yeah.
I mean, well, he's busy. He's with somebody.
Yeah.
I'll fill in. I got
Yeah.
a busy mouth. He's calling Wayne somewhere.
He's calling Wayne again?
We're gonna get Wayne.
We need him. We need him.
He doesn't like that I like bright colors. He likes to make fun of my fingernails and my toenails. He likes to make fun that and I even took all the color off.
I
man.
bet
Look,
your
they're
husband gets
completely
distracted
clear.
from shiny
They're
objects,
co-
don't he?
oh yes, I like shiny, bright, colorful things,
Yeah.
man. I mean, I
Shiny,
love
bright
it.
objects.
Look, red and
Oh, not home.
you
All
can
right.
suck the big Jew prick.
Maybe, have you called Murphy?
Huh? Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Nah.
Nah, you should call Phil sometime.
He sold out in the 80s.
Yeah, no, we got to ask him what's going on. You know.
Well, I definitely have a case. I just need a real lawyer, like Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy. I want a real lawyer, you know.
Yeah, I told you.
Someone that really wants to do some good, because when I say I got something that will pretty much outline all the corruption on 5 different levels of, the state. Between the state police, the Justice Department, or the lack of the Justice Department, internal affairs, FBI. When I tell you it's all across the board, internal affairs, trust me, it's a blasty blast. So, whatever lawyer, please, if you hear this, I need a lawyer that can really whip some butt, man. I really want to fight. That's what I'm good at. I'm a disabled war vet. I'm good at fighting, man. It's been 4 years. I'm ready to fight. And Wayne, yeah, you want to keep talking your smack, I'll be looking to fight you. And you'll be my retirement match. I'll go out with a bang. You and I, bud.
Get it? A bang. Get it? Bang.
Shit. My money's on Wayne. Who else wants to get on board with this?
I'll take Happy Hippie.
Okay, then I got $20 down on Wayne.
No, I'll bet weed. I'm only betting weed.
Okay, then I got an eighth down on Wayne.
All right.
All right.
We can bet weed.
You're gonna lose
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna lose your green, man.
No, I don't think so. I think you're gonna lose your ass, man. And you better watch your ass around Burrini.
Wayne has no ass.
I got a bigger ass than he does.
Burrini.
I got more ass than he does.
Yeah, but you don't have the
more,
kabasi he has. He owns a deli.
That's okay. I got more class. I got more ass.
Shit.
and-
Wow.
Shit.
Anthony, you gonna get in on this? Come
Anthony's probably going to bring the
I suck on
salami
better
this
glass.
time. You're in trouble. You
Because
got
he
the
sucks
salami
on
coming.
kielbasa's, man.
No, you got the salami down at the deli. You're in trouble.
Oh, shocking.
All right, this show's gone south now because of Lefty.
Yeah, South. Get
It's
it?
Lefty's fault.
Get it?
He's always doing this stuff. In front of the State House, he always closes the show with the most, what do you want to call this stuff? Like shock TV. All right.
Fart knocker.
So
Shockcasting.
Lefty, shock casting. What kind of, like.
There's my thick Jew prick.
Hey, get back over here. Don't leave us. Where you going? Where you going?
I'm Big Dick Black.
Where you going?
I can keep it hard for 2 hours at a time. I got a dick hung on me 9 inches long.
Okay, I gotta leave now. I think my time is up. I think it's time for Michelle. I
can come 10 times a day.
He can, Michelle. I heard he can. Did you hear?
What are you doing? So what?
I'm interacting with the phone caller.
Oh
that
my
can-
God.
Oh God. Oh God,
That
Illuminati
was-
hit.
that
Took
was
him out.
great.
Took
That
him
was
out.
fucking
What the
great.
hell? Yo! Dude, what the hell?
Recording your message.
Oh,
We
shit.
raped it.
Oh God, was that Philip Murphy's answering machine?
Yeah, that was
Was that Cory Booker? Who the hell did you just have on answering machine?
Burrini.
Oh
Oh God, that was Burrini. The linguini. We're asking for the big linguini to come down here.
All right, hold on, Cindy. We're going to finish the show here.
Yes.
UFCW, Local 152, DavidVersusAutism.org, NewJerseyCannabisBusiness.com, CannabisLegalSolutions.net, New Jersey Grannies for Grass, Minorities for Marijuana, Canaway, JacksonStorms.com, Jenny's Purple Ribbon Journey, Jenna's Journey, Aerial Photography, Arlo Glass, OprahMachine.com, Weed for Warriors, Northeast Veterans Alliance, and Sativa Cross West. And we couldn't get in touch with Sativa Cross West. She's not feeling well. She's actually sick today. She's not feeling well.
Honeybee, we hope you feel better soon.
We should add the Silver Tour up here. Silver Tour.
Hippies will be out there soon.
They're going to be coming to a town near you.
We're going cross country.
Yes, we got to get the whole East Coast now. We're getting the whole East Coast done.
Eat 'em.
Yep. Yeah, you know, it just doesn't make any sense that, you know, my condition doesn't change when I leave the state of New Jersey. Does yours, Lefty?
Nope.
No, so we got to get all these other states on board. Actually, it should be straight up across the whole board. We need at least medical marijuana, and we need these governors and senators to educate themselves. Or if they don't want to educate themselves, please come out and allow us to show you the facts. We have doctors, we have nurses, we have everyone. Here's Lefty.
Thank you, Cindy. So starting our list with Cheryl Miller. I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here without Cheryl Miller fighting for us. She fought here. And she would actually be here at this table right now if she was alive, smoking cannabis with us, with her multiple sclerosis, laying in her bed with Jim Miller. She would have forced Jim to push her out here, and he'd be out here smoking with her probably with his card. Yep. Sabina Rose, well, she wasn't old enough to do much of anything, except go to a psychiatrist. She was old enough to go to a psychiatrist because that was Governor Christie's regulations that killed her. Diane Ripatella, she fought from here too. She came here fighting. Gracie, Cindy May, Marie, Jack, Joan Ford, Little Jake, Randy Robertson, Polly Connolly, Bill Buckman, Chad, Jeremy, Joanne's husband, Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger Barber, Jay Arletto, Ella Bagelman, Hattie Koschel, Jackie Rickert, Anthony, Armando, and Honeybee's son, who died from a drop seizure, Michael Dillon, who, just like Sarah Weber from Kansas, he was afraid to do a lot of things because, you know, taking a shower, you could die. Just walking out the door, you could die. A lot of these people wear helmets because that's why when you see a helmet on a kid, well, I know what it's for. A lot of people don't know. I know what it's for. Yeah, you don't want that head hitting the ground. And that's what happened to Michael Dillon. His head hit the ground, and his brain swelled, and he never woke up. Hashtag they shall grow. Hashtag they shall grow.
I'd also like to add
Hashtag they shall grow.
Robert Plathorn's wife had just passed.
What's her name?
They're looking up her full name right now.
Yeah, give me her name. That's right. She did just
yeah,
pass
she
like
just
a month ago.
passed, and this is the biggest activist in the world.
I hate adding names.
Yes,
to this
yes, Lefty. I had to inform you of the fact that we have a new name that's added to this list. And for
Purple.
those who don't know,
Purple.
Lynn Plathorn.
Lynn Plathorn.
Robert Plathorn's wife had passed. What date did she pass on? And she was married to one of the biggest activists in the world. That's Bobby the Tuna, the square grouper.
He was going to the hospital. I remember following him. And
yes,
oh,
65 years he had gotten charged for marijuana, and that woman stayed by his side. He deserves better. He deserves better. He wants a medical straightened out in state of Florida. Everybody needs to join up. Everybody needs to help one another, and everybody needs to get on the same page and get this stuff done. So, yes. Are you ready? Is Honeybee going to do our prayer?
Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun,